next level in luxury shoes and designer accessories has officially arrived and is officially in production. The Commencement by Maurice is the first installment in this highly anticipated and limited edition luxury tennis shoe. Custom made and handcrafted one by one with care in Italy's Shoe Valley, also headquarters to brands such as Gucci, Fendi, and Louis Vuitton, and using the highest quality materials and genuine Italian leather and suede. This uniquely designed unisex sneaker provides both high fashion and remarkable comfort at a price our competitors cannot compete with. And get this, they ship to you free. For $194, you can take a step out of the box and a step into the future with the Commencement by Maurice. It's a family affair.
Yo, shout out to Miss Tyree Triplin, man. She the first one to get the D-boys. Y'all seen the all black on black crocodile joints at the end? Oh, yeah. We releasing them. You feel me? She purchased her pair today. You dig what I'm talking about? Shout out to you. It's a family affair, and you are definitely a part of the family. That family tree symbolizes me, Maurice. One time for Morgan. Mwah. One time for Maurice. Mwah, because I love him to life. And that's why you see that family tree, as I just said before. Now, what's good in here, man? Y'all came for the show? Is this what you want? I see you, Detroit J Money, my nigga Juanito. That's my nigga Juanito Genovese, man. Y'all better get in for the beats. You know what I'm talking about? I'm about to smash on some niggas on them beats, dog. You know what I'm talking about? For real. Miss G, how you be? I appreciate you. JT the Barber, what up, though? Brownsfield, Brook 9. Hi, O, new to your exciting show. 60s baby and she still fly. Dig that there. Appreciate you coming out and rocking. You know what I mean? For real. Salute to everybody out here, man. Brook 9 say salute Ozone, all in attendance and all in attendance. Miss McBride, how you doing? Rod, what up, though? We in here. Oh, I see a lot of my folks in the building tonight, man. We in the building. Black Magic, what it do? I see you too. Mr. Wallace. All right. I knew y'all threw it in the room, man. I'm trying to get some eyes in the building, give my people a little bit of time to show up, man. But if y'all want to rock, then let's rock, man. Who put it up there first? I'm going to pin it. So without further ado, welcome to Detroit, nigga.
It really hurt me when they killed Stan. Nobody knew who to shoot. We ain't even have a plan. He sold me my first gun. He held my first son. If I was with him shooting it out, bitch, we the one. I shed tears for my niggas who ain't here. They tattooed and spit that real shit to remember him. Bitch, I'm that dude. Catch a op and spit on his baby daughter. I'm that rule. Right at 3 o'clock as soon as he get out of school. You killed my dude. I don't give a fuck about you. I hope somebody killed you in case I never found you. And yeah, they know I'm bound to, and I put that on move. And when I saw Tawana start crying, shit, I cried too.
Boombaye, Ali. Boombaye, Ali. What up, though? You already know who it is when you rockin' with me. Rock. You feel me? I'm waiting on my guests to arrive, man. Y'all already know how I'm gonna do it, man. We getting down today, dog. Oh, yeah. We closing some chapters. Shout out to my guy, Cosmology, babe, man. You know what I'm talking about? I seen that message you sent me. I saw how you added me, man. That was some real stuff. You know what I mean? From between me and you, dog. You know what I'm talking about? Black Magic, what up, though? Oh, we got a hell of a show coming today. I had to push it back for a little while. Miss Adams, how you doing? I had to push it back for a minute because I had to queue up a couple things and whatnot. You feel me? A couple pieces had to go here and there and whatnot. But we rocking. We in attendance. That puppy dog pal, stop talking. Hey, puppy dog pal, I still slap your face, man. I ain't got that energy today because I got a real good show coming. You know what I'm saying? Polo Brown Love, Raphael Duck. Oh, I heard about Mr. Duck. What up, though, Mr. Duck? That's you? Yeah, I heard a few things, man. Nothing bad. You know what I'm talking about? JT, all is well, man. I'm waiting on my fellow man and them to chime in so we can get it cracking. You know what I'm saying? All is well my way. They tried their best to get me out the way. They couldn't do it. They tried to stop this from going down. They couldn't do it. You know what I'm saying? Can't nothing stop us but us. You feel me? And I know they in attendance. What up, though, Ghost Watchers? What's up, Ghost Watchers in attendance? I appreciate everybody coming out to see the show. You know what I mean? And vice versa, sir. And I appreciate that. You know what I'm saying? And vice versa. You feel me? If you don't know, now you know. Follow my guy, Cosmology Bay. You know what I'm talking about? Instagram, YouTube. It's all the same. You feel me? All right, we got one of my guests popping in. Here we go. One or two added to the stream.
How's the good brother?
Oh man, blessed and nothing less. How you doing today, sir?
Oh, a little tired from traveling. I traveled from the homestead to the homestead. So just to let you suckers know, I am in the tri-state area, Long Island. I'm in the area. Don't think I'm hiding from shit. So yeah, had a good flight in.
Yes, sir.
You know, had a good flight in. So I'm sitting here right now trying to roll up something because I ain't had nothing to smoke in a minute.
I can dig it.
Trying to get these.
Just says he's having trouble. Oh yeah, you on that tip?
All day. Every day. That's how you say? Hold on.
Mr. Smith. I'm sure that Mr. Stokes used the same links that I have in the chat and in the description box to get where he is right now. So there shouldn't be any trouble with you getting in, sir. I'm checking backstage right now, and nope, just me and Mr. Stokes.
It's
looking forward to seeing you, though.
It's in that same area, that blue area. All you got to do is drop that area, use your cursor, click in, and tap in, and then turn off your YouTube channel that you're looking at, because then you'll hear double.
Or I believe I put it in the description box as well. You know what I'm saying? At the bottom of the description box, I believe the link is down there as well. Yes, so it's in 2 places.
Yes, sir. Hey, matter of fact, hey, yo, Duck, what's good? Matter of fact, I'm in the hood. Come through. Smoke something, bro. You know what I mean? Sit down and powwow. Because these niggas is out of hand, B. These niggas is real out of hand, B. Real out of hand. This coward just put up something that just basically proved my whole position. The shit that he put up about me proved my whole position. I started with 1 sentence and got a life sentence. Proves my whole position. All of those little fuck things he put up, all of that proves my position. All of it. From now, I can't read and write, but you telling the judge, send me somewhere where I can better my education because, you know, I like writing and all of that. Stop fucking playing with people. Stop fucking playing with people. Like I said, I throw myself out there. I throw myself in the fucking middle of AFAF. Now that I'm out there, bitch, you coming with me. Mutual destruction, nigga. I don't mean to go all back to this motherfucking fuck boy, but trust me, more and more shit is coming out. You saying some real shit. You saying some fuck shit to some real niggas. And now when them real niggas question you, who you gonna call in? The other real nigga? Who else are you gonna call? Your smear campaign has ended. Your smear campaign is ended, bruh. All of that, I did this, that, and the third. Bruh, you sent paperwork that said you got 330 joints. Okay. We know niggas that was doing 330 joints a while. Niggas, stop. But you was doing 20 and 30 a day. See, that's the bullshit you wanted me to co-sign, B. I'm not co-signing that shit. I'm not in these streets talking about I did this, that, and the third. And you know what I'm saying? When he jumped off the roof, I was there. I caught him. Come on, man. And then we find out you Fruit Loops. And there's nothing wrong with being Fruit Loops. Nothing wrong with being Fruit Loops. So I got good friends that are Fruit Loops. Fine.
But don't hide the box.
It's hot. Exactly. Oh, it's hiding. No, it's hiding the rosebud.
Hiding the rosebud, right on.
Hiding the rosebud. Because you got a special name for it, you fuck nigga. I got a special name for my dog, too, and I love my dog. So when you name shit.
Look at that. Big Bear, long time no see. Good to see you.
I see you soon, Bathgate. We're gonna have a powwow. That's what we're gonna have to do. We're gonna have a powwow. Because the bullshit has got to stop. None of you niggas from the grounds, nobody else went to jail but this fuck nigga. Because when he said balls to the wall, he meant balls to the wall. Who the fuck else? Who the fuck else is screaming I'm the biggest motherfucking joint in history? In history, nigga? You finally gave me credit for something? Thank you. You finally gave me fucking credit for something. Really? Fuck you, nigga. Fuck you. You know what? And it's not even my real cats that got bullshit.
No, I just added my brother to let him know the link was working. The link is working. What up, though, bro?
Bro, what's up, bro? I can't come in here. Go home. I'm drunk. Bye. Salute, man. What's going on, y'all? Peace, man. Peace. How you, bro? How you been? Peace to the God, man. All while the civilized, bro. All while the civilized. Not like some people out here trying to come in the nation. I want to know one thing. Well, get out of here. Go. You drunk. Go home. You ain't coming in here. I want to know one thing. I know I was 120 when I was 12 years old in 120 days. But I could read at a high school level, and it's still hard. How can you now it's 120 and be in a nation of God's nerfs, you can't read cat in the hat?
He can. And actually, when you go look at all that paperwork he just sent on me, when he was at his motherfucking sentencing hearing, yo, Your Honor, could you send me somewhere where I can deal with my writing? Oh, you can write, nigga. We know you can read and write. That's that bullshit. Listen, how basic of a bitch could you be to make up a basic ass lie because you want sympathy? I can't read or write. Yes, you can, nigga. How you get your 120? How you take your shahada if you can't read or write, nigga?
Yeah, that's what I want to know. So that's why when I said that, niggas frauds now. Now nigga fraud. You can't read you can't get 120. You can't even do the 110, the student enrollment. You got at least have the student enrollment to call yourself God.
Yep.
The 110.
And you wonder how I know.
You can't read.
Listen, Jersey, Teaneck, you came up, but I'm starting to really realize there's a lot of fuck shit going on. Is that there is. There is.
All right. Please. Hey, don't say shit about the gods today, bro. I'm on your ass, old man.
No, you mean that that would be the rosebud, sir.
The rosebud, right.
That would be the rose. Hey, Boom, would you have a special name for that shit?
Yo.
You got a special name for that motherfucker? Come on, son. A special name.
Oh,
he got bean pies though. Hey, he got bean pies though.
What mine's at, bro? What mine's at, bro? What my bean pies, bro?
You bought the bean pies?
Bean pie, bro.
Look.
Yo, it don't matter. Because I'm not part of
Mr. Smith, welcome to the broadcast. How you doing today, sir?
Outstanding.
That's what it do, man.
Outstanding. You hear me?
Say that again.
Outstanding.
New technology. That's all it is.
Okay, you probably need to move a little bit closer to your microphone for me so that the audience can hear you clearly. I heard you say outstanding, but it was just a little bit faint.
No problem. Hear me now? Let's see if I get this.
Yes, sir.
Here. All right. How everybody doing? Good evening, everybody. Assalamu alaikum to the gods.
Peace, bro. They know
Good evening,
assalamu alaikum to the gods.
gentlemen and
Peace
ladies.
to the gods, bro. Being disrespectful ass old man. Disrespectful
Hey, man,
old man.
don't do that. He wasn't disrespectful. He didn't disrespect nobody, man.
Listen, man.
He said,
I'm sharing, man. I'm sharing.
We
I
all
got the
sharing.
bean pass. I got the bean pass for the 5%, and also got carrot cake for the
5%.
Muslims.
We don't eat bean pies. We don't eat bean pies, bro.
Y'all racist.
Hey, I see you got one too, O. You got one too? Because these two, they got a perfect show going on.
What's going on? What's going on, big? What's going on, brother man? Brother Divine? What's happening?
I'm I'm great, man. About to get off. When I get off, we're really gonna get in depth.
Oh.
You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna let y'all know I'm gonna be here. I don't give a fuck. I'm walking down. I'm in an Uber on this motherfucker. We're gonna get this out today because I don't like that shit you said about 5%. You can talk about the Nation Islam holes. Leave the 5% Nation guys out of this.
I didn't say anything disrespectful. Go back and check my quote.
No. You said it was a 5% and a hot nigga that ratted on you.
I mean, facts of life is facts of life, is it not?
Yeah. But hold up, I'm gonna say
if a person from if a person from the 5% Nation ratted on him and he's talking his truth, then what's that?
No, what I'm saying is everybody that come in the name of Allah is not Allah. See, I was born into this shit. I wasn't like I didn't go to prison to get this shit for protection. A lot of these whole ass niggas that's come in the name of Allah, their switch become blood when that shit can't pop. You know what I'm saying? So if you ain't born in this, to me, a lot of niggas fugazi.
Riddle me this.
I think what was
you
really
make an audio was on your channel, and you said your father gave him knowledge of self. You just called out how could he have his 120 and this and that and the other blase plea if he got knowledge of self. And y'all vouch for each other in that. So since you want to sequence events, let's put those sequence of events together right there.
I didn't know how that happened. Listen, I didn't know the dude couldn't read. He told me my father gave him knowledge of self. I never knew the dude couldn't read until he said something about it. The nigga that wrote me a letter, he talking on the phone to me. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead, bro.
So is it bullshit?
I said niggas, a lot. I said a lot of dudes that get that shit in prison, if they ain't living it, they ain't right as that. Period. You can't just have it in prison when you come home. Then you do something else. Nah.
Yeah. But I
have to side with Mr. Smith on this. He didn't say anything disrespectful in my eyes in regards to the Nation of Islam order, the 5% Nation. He just told his truth as to what happened to him in his life.
Right the garbage man coming.
Nor did he choose to disrespect y'all because of it. He just said that happened to him in that particular instance.
No, I wasn't getting him like that, bro. I wasn't getting him like that. I was joking with him, really, but nah. But what I'm saying is, a lot of people that come in the name ain't right as that.
Yeah.
Period.
If your name is unique, right?
Unique is a bitch name to me.
Woo! Word.
I got some.
I mean, in all fairness, in the dictionary, the word unique means different.
Yeah, he's different.
Actually, Rosebud is different.
Rosebud is different. Rosebud is different.
Yeah.
Hey, Born.
Wow.
What's up?
Call me when you get out of there, man. I'm about to go ahead and let them conduct this interview, man, and get down to the nitty-gritty, man.
I hit y'all when I get out, bro.
Yes, sir.
Peace.
All right.
Peace. All right. Now, I told people that I know people are going to listen to this, so I'm really want to be dispassionate as possible. I just really want to get all of our facts out. So I'm really trying to do, I mean, I know the story. I know a lot of this shit. So I kind of just want to get the facts out. Oh, of course, I love how you have like that observation. So of course, because there's some shit that I think the first thing we might want to do is, I know we really don't want to bring up this broad, but we do have to bring it up because there was an order of protection and there was a case, and don't fuck with the kids or the women. You know what I'm saying? If you fucking with women and kids, I mean, I'm that way too. When I actually heard it, and I'm going to tell everybody and cats know in the street, when I heard that, I was like, my brother, no. Like, I completely, no. But I also know there's men, shit happens, shit's said, shit's done, shit happens. I also know that as well. So
absolutely,
I do want to put that out there, that seems to be the case, because that's why they're kind of balking at the whole, he ain't supposed to be talking on her. We're not really talking on her. We're talking on Mr. Smith's situation. Okay. And as much as we can, we'll leave her out of it. Okay. So, there seems to have been a restraining order on one end and a coinciding case. And the coinciding case was your ex, Shauna, and her daughter. And apparently you had an argument with them and the police were called, and go from there, Mr. Smith.
Go from there?
Yeah, like what was the first, I mean, what led up to the incident? I mean, we all street niggas, we know what leads up to incidents, but I want to hear the shit out of your mouth. What led up to the incident?
All right. It goes back to, I'll say Saturday. Saturday. I'm gonna just use today as an example. It started Saturday when she was at work. She called me and saying that she wasn't coming home and didn't have no reason that she was coming home. And she said that she was going to come, that she'll see me in the morning. So right off the bat, that's suspect. So I said, okay, didn't think of it. Okay, Sunday comes. Y'all know how the NBA playoffs is and all that and everything on Channel 7, 2 games, 1 o'clock, one game is 3:30. So the 1 o'clock game come on. She said, oh, I got to step out. So, I'm too busy into the game. So I said, okay, I threw my hands up like, okay, you went out. So it gets so, oh man, it's so petty. Okay, 6 o'clock comes. Everybody knows 6 o'clock, you're supposed to be making dinner. You're supposed to make like a Sunday meal or something like that, like for the family and all that.
Did she usually do that?
Huh?
Did she usually do that?
No, this is her
okay, so we ain't going to talk about what she should have done because the bitch didn't usually do it. So let's go.
Okay. So now all of a sudden she was mad because I said, you know what? I'm the type of guy that said, listen, I ain't waiting for this bullshit. So I'm going to go get me something to eat. So I come back in the house, get me something to eat. She's going to get upset talking about, oh, I didn't feed her and her daughter. And I'm like, ain't nobody communicating with me. So she wants to create an argument, this, that, and the third. And then she goes up there in the bedroom and lock the door so I can't go in, like to go to work in the next morning because that's all I wanted to do. So she wanted to create this argument. I went there and told her daughter, yo, listen, tell your moms open up the door so I can come in so I can go to bed and go to work. She wanted to continue arguing.
The daughter is a child or the daughter's a preteen? How old is the daughter?
22.
Okay, so the daughter's 22. Okay.
22.
So not a 2-year-old or a 4-year-old, 22.
22.
Because both of them, if there was a domestic, both of them should have whooped your ass.
2 adults.
Alone.
Okay.
Okay.
Now, so she wanted to throw punches and all that, and I'm basically blocking them and all that and everything from her and her daughter. So her daughter punched me in my face. And I'm like, I'm tasting blood, so I freaked out a little bit. I just pushed her daughter back and pushed her, and all of a sudden, I'm gonna call the police. So I'm like, whatever. So I walked out, went downstairs, sat in the living room, chill, continued watching TV. All I know is that less than 30 minutes later, as they say in response time, here I'm greeted by 2 officers. She's telling the officers that I assaulted her and her daughter, talking about some bruises and all that other crap. And as a result of that, the police wanted to talk. I basically
okay, but
okay,
so that's what happened. You got into an argument. They, handled fisticuffs or whatever, and then she called the police. So, but while she called the police, you were still sitting in the house chilling.
Correct.
Okay.
Not knowing that any police is coming, and why I'm going to run if they coming, because I really didn't do anything.
Okay. So you stayed at the house, and 30 minutes later, the police show up and say, Mr. Smith, come with us.
Correct.
And then they see her bruises, because there are some bruises.
Visible bruises is what I read.
There has to be, because you just got finished saying you went back and forth with the hands, even though you didn't.
Right, I'm blocking myself from the hands. The only thing I use my hands is to push her off. And I pushed her on the bed. She didn't hit the floor. She didn't hit no dresser. She didn't hit no wall. Okay.
Basically, get up off me, bitch.
Again, if the ladies is in the audience listening, I don't put my hands on a woman.
Bro. We're not getting into the emotional. No,
because I don't want to be an assassin.
Fact that if a motherfucker's putting hands on you and you getting a broad up off of you, that's okay. Because it seems to be 2 against 1. But that's just me.
2 adults.
No, the thing is, like I said, listen, Mr. Smith, real quick.
Okay.
I received an anonymous email with that shit in it, what we speaking about. And I don't like anonymous emails, first and foremost. And second, it was bits and pieces. It wasn't the full thing. It was just this page, that piece, this underlined, and that blase split. So I already knew it was set up to make you look a certain type of way. And what I stand on, the no women, no children policy, they didn't want you to take the stage, I feel, by sending me that the way they sent it to me. So I have to give you kudos for standing in it or whatnot. But the only thing, like he said, the only thing that I took issue with was the visible bruises. If she went in the room and locked the door, what, did her daughter beat her up? Is that your take or something? Like, because it's in the paperwork that the officer seen visible bruises on her and offered her help, assistance, and this and that and the other.
Okay. All right. Where I live, you can directly look out my window of my house is a hospital. If I had all these bruises and she said all these visible bruises and you say they're visible, you can actually take a picture and show proof and present it to the judge.
Yes, sir. Absolutely.
Yeah, you can do that. So, okay, so basically, I'm being, okay, bruises. The bruises is what got you locked the fuck up, basically, because if there's no bruises, it's just a heated argument and the cop is going to go, fuck it.
Leave for 72 hours or some shit like that. You feel me? Instead of putting your hand up.
Bruises is what got you locked up.
Because right, it got me locked up, but her objective was to try to get a domestic violence case on me.
We're not going to talk about her objective because we don't know her objective. I don't know. I can't read that. Juss, we told me we're not going to do that.
Right, we're not going to do it. Okay, we're not going to do that. All right.
So what we all know is that you got in a little beef, whatever happened, scuffle, you went to jail for it, got an order of protection. The order of protection is what appeared at O's inbox, bits and pieces of the order of protection. You know, the whole, I don't want anybody to know I'm doing this. He don't know I'm doing this bullshit that, that fuck boy shit. So now you have an order of protection. So what happens to the actual case? Because now she got.
As you know, if any of the Jersey heads is in there, they know that when you come out, you have to report to people. You have to report to people and check in and sign in and all and stuff of that nature. To fight your case. When the date that I was going back to, I believe, criminal court, that was down there. I think what they call it, municipal court, which is in downtown Newark. The judge, she was basically putting on this situation, telling the judge that that the 22-year-old is not, I repeat, is not my daughter. Me and her do not have a connection. And then she also added to the judge that I needed counseling, but she didn't know that I've been going to counseling for 2 years because of her. And later now, this silly situation that's soon to appear. So she didn't know that I can get get a letter from the counselor verifying that I've been going to counseling, because the judge said, yo, Mr. Smith, we went to court on a Thursday, Double O, listen closely. Thursday, the judge said, yo, I'm going to let you come in, any day you want to come back to court to straighten this out. I said, any day? The judge said, yeah. I said, seriously? He said, yeah. I said, okay, this Monday. So he gave me Monday to come back to court. That Thursday, when I left out the courtroom, I got a letter from the counselor, and telling them my situation. I got it typed with a letterhead and all that done. When I went to court, it was dismissed. And she was upset. So she ran the family court in a desperate act to create the order of protection.
It's not that Williams family, it's not that it's like coaching. As this, I don't want this to get off the rails. I just kind of want you the facts. And that's where, see, if you look at Will, I'm really not, it's not coaching, it's just,
if I remember correctly, hold on. We talking about the order of protection? Okay. If I remember correctly, the order of protection that she had on me only lasted 6 months. It's been over. As long as I stay out of trouble, stay away from her, no contact, all that foolishness. Yeah. I stayed away. I complied. It's over. She just waved it around. Something that's basically, is over.
Okay. So
what I got was a permanent stay of protection against you. What I got in my inbox was a permanent order.
If it was a permanent
something was underlined about harassing statements and this and that and other. That's why I'm trying to be careful about what's said and what I ask and this and that and other. And like I say, I give you kudos for standing in this shit, because that's real shit. It take a real man to stand in what's being said and what's being did. Because at the end of the day, it's gonna be up to the audience to decide. You know what I mean?
Understood.
But here's another thing, another question I wanted to ask you about the shoulder pain. There was something in there about her daughter and shoulder pain. Were they both fighting you or both pushing you off or whatnot? And the time you said you was defending yourself off?
They was both coming at me. The daughter was saying like, oh, don't be putting your hand on my mama and all that and everything. But get this, but you basically said that she was my daughter. So why would I fight my daughter? Why would I fight my daughter? Because in court, she told the judge that she wasn't my daughter. But either way, I'm not there to fight no woman. Mm-hmm. At no time. You're in my house. I'm not in your house.
Oh, whose house is it?
Juss' house.
Who was on the lease? So then you got to leave the house. So then you basically got to leave because you get arrested, and then you can't come back to the house, right? Because
that's Newark police.
Okay, so then you gotta go. So then you go off, do your thing. Now, that's how I want to address that. But I want you to see how this kind of come full circle. So I would like everybody to like leave this story right now, but keep it in your head of who did what. Now, let's bring this around to the front. Yo, Juss, where are you from?
I'm back in Harlem.
Where are you from?
I'm from Polo Grounds, Building 1.
Okay. See, I know you're hesitating because you like, nigga, you know where I'm from. Why are you asking me this? It's not me. It's really for everybody else. So that's what I'm saying. Just from Building 1, everybody knows you. You've been living in the Polo Grounds or in that area
all my life.
All your life. and a lot of people know you. You would think like I actually call you the mayor of Harlem because I know I can't go nowhere with you without fucking 100 people stopping us going. You know what I'm saying? That's the truth. So my question to you is,
yeah,
we're gonna get on this fuckboy shit. Okay. How did you meet this guy? And we're talking about Wainsworth Marcellus Hall. We are talking about Wainsworth Marcellus Hall. I forgot to call him that other name. I'll call him Rosebud or something, but I'm not going to call him that other shit. We made that other shit. So
all right.
But sorry. Right. How did you meet that gentleman?
Through you. I met him through Bear. I walked up one day, just strolling like going to Shirley's restaurant to get my breakfast when I saw Bear. And that's how I met Unique.
Okay. And so you, prior to me introducing to you, you've never seen him, you'd never know, and you've been in the Polo Grounds. You're from Harlem.
That is correct.
And you've never seen this cat until I introduced him to you.
That is correct.
I would like to again apologize for introducing him to you.
Well, you know how we feel about that.
Yeah, the fuckery is the fuckery.
Yeah.
So in the time after
right to slap nuts. Yeah.
In the time that I introduced you to him, after that time, what did you do for him?
Well, really don't want to talk about the past. On December 27th of 1988, after leaving Rooftop, I was arrested. I was arrested, with him for a gun charge.
Okay.
And we both, the police grabbed the both of us in front of the Stadium Motor Lodge, which is a few feet from the 40th precinct.
Mm-hmm.
And they were doing like stop checks and stuff like that.
Okay. And you both got arrested for one gun?
One gun.
I really don't. I still don't believe it was your gun because I see nobody having animosity towards you in your hood or around your hood. So, but you took the gun. You took the weapon.
I took the gun charge. I didn't take the weapon. I claimed. I accepted the charges. I never touched the gun.
Oh, okay. So
because if they had to dust off, I believe they dust off fingerprints, and they knew that it was 2-1. They knew that it was his, but they were saying that we got the fingerprints that is his. But why am I accepting it? Because because he said that we agreed on it.
It was a conversation.
Like if I took the weight, that he was gonna look out for me and my family.
Oh, okay. So you and this dude, and y'all Polo Grounds cats know him, he ain't got no charges. So New York's finest. You got a cat that got a motherfucking jacket, and then you got a cat with no charges. They got a gun in the car. Police know who it is, but that man still took that charge. Where'd he go? That way. This dude. So, met him. We cool. You introducing him to the streets. Good brother, you take a charge for him. Y'all get locked up. Where y'all go? Where did you have this conversation with him at?
We had the conversation in Bronx Criminal Court.
Mm-hmm. And if everybody remembers that downstairs.
That is correct.
Yeah. Okay, so you basically had a conversation. Listen, if I'm going to take the charge, but actually, I don't want to put words in your mouth. Was there a conversation?
It was a conversation with him saying like if he was to take the weight because they knew for the gun charge that he was going to be locked up for a long time. But if I took the weight, he told me that if I take it, he would take care of my family because I have no criminal record. My record is clean.
Because Rosebud just came home from jail, basically.
That is correct.
So if Rosebud would have taken that gun charge, so if
he would have violated probation.
He would have violated probation and went back parole. So guess what? If Juss hadn't never taken that charge, you would have never known a motherfucking name Rosebud or Unique. You would have never known him. So all of these motherfuckers running around here talking about, I keep coming back to the support system. You just didn't come home, hit the motherfucking street running.
That's right. That is correct. That's correct.
Ask him.
I mean, while I was in there, I did
my
sentence.
Miss Williams, whoever that Williams family is, who got his motherfucking sister shot?
That's my sister.
Wait, hold on, Juss, because I'm about to dig in. See that Williams family? You done went left. See, I was looking at some of your fucking statements, and see that, man, when you said who took care of his mother, nigga, you didn't. You was running in and out of the house trying to play Big Willie because the nigga left you with a setup in building 1, nigga. And everybody fucking knows that. And I'm not mad. See, this shit isn't mad. I'm not mad. This is the fucking truth, you pussy. So who took care of his mother? Did he tell you about Gay getting shot? Tell that story, Miss Williams, or Williams family. Tell that story. Because his sister got shot while he was doing the bid for him.
That is correct.
Ultimate loyalty, everything out the window when someone took care of my mother. Ain't that a bitch? When he never took care of his mother. The sister's still up there now. AOT, go up motherfucking building 1 and ask Gay what's going on. Because Gay don't want to speak to the nigga because he didn't take it. Bitch didn't even send a letter when the mama died, when she passed. Oh, but you can write some freak shit about your rosebud, but somebody who took care of your ass, good people, you can't even write condolences. But you can write, I want a dick in my ass. I want to be fucked. You can. So Williams family, nobody took care of that motherfucker. Gay took care of his mother, and the mother took care of Gay when she got shot. How about that? You want to get your ass in the way? Still up there. Now, I'm sorry I went off on that, but see, that's more of that disrespectful shit. That's more of that disrespectful shit. The nigga went away on a bid. His mother allegedly, because he was different. That's his mother didn't. Oh, so now you taking away Born's father, who gave him knowledge itself, didn't agree with the unique and didn't do your 1 to, don't you have to do a 1 to 10 on your name, on your attribute? I'm sorry, I'm old. I might forget. But his mama didn't name him shit. His mama named him Waynesworth Marcellus Hall. Stop it. His mama named him unique. That's the bullshit. But I'm sorry. So you're in the Bronx house and you have a conversation, and the conversation is more like, yo, I got a long jacket. You ain't got no jacket. You can go. You can take this charge, do whatever, and I'll look out for you.
That is correct.
Okay. Now, how long between...
Let me hear, excuse me. Just let me hear this out of your mouth. Did he take care of your mother while you were locked up?
First of all, the streets took care of my mother. My mother don't need him to take care of her. And if she was alive, she would tell him.
Oh, I'm God rest her soul. I didn't know. God rest her soul. I didn't know that. So, I don't want to get in a touchy area, but, I had to ask because it was across the street and I didn't hear you speak to
it ain't touchy. No, it ain't touchy. It ain't touchy at all, man. I mean, she's been going for 15 years. That's all. I mean, nearly 15 years. It ain't nothing touchy. Mm-hmm. She's shining on me every day. She see my progress.
Respect.
Mm-hmm.
She see my progress. He knows that, and whoever this William Tad is, I don't think that he or she even knows me or my family. Because if they did, you wouldn't come. You wouldn't come up there, disrespecting me or my family and worrying about, like the incident that happened to my sister. My sister is just like me. We don't have beefs. We are liked. We are very liked in the neighborhood. But it's not love. Let's go up another level. We are loved.
Nah, being respectful, bro. That's not being respectful. That's not being respectful at all. Nah, you don't know the fucking meaning of respectful. You might know how to spell it, but you don't know the meaning of respectful. Respectful is, like I'm saying, this is why I'm trying to give the story clean and cut. I'm not trying to cherry pick. I'm trying to establish that that man knows him, that that man actually knows the other woman also. That's all I'm trying to motherfucker. Because when I bring this all the fuck around, Williams family, now I want to hear what the fuck you got to say. So now you're going away. He's running the streets being Mecca Audio. You know what I'm saying? So then, that was my question. How long between the conversation, and you're going to like this, how long between the conversation in Bronx house to when you went away?
Oh, while we were sitting inside the cage?
From the conversation in the cage to when you said, I'm guilty, I'm going to take the charge in front of the judge, and you got a sentence, how long was that period?
It was 2 to 4. I got a 2 to 4.
No. How long was it before you said, I'm going to take the charge, and before you went to actual court for the first time?
Less than 5-10 minutes. About 10 to 5 minutes tops.
But what I don't. Nigga, how long did it take between you had that conversation and you actually went your black ass to jail? That's the question.
Wasn't that long? It was just like it was like a speedy trial. Just pshoo, and that was it. It was quick.
How long?
Not long. It was like a short time.
I have a question real fast. Just, did you agree to stash the gun in your car, or did that nigga drop it in your shit on some here go the cops, put this under the seat type of shit?
What he did, if I remember, because it's been so long ago, what happened was we got in the car, and when the police was doing the spot check and all that, he said, "Oh, I got the."
Excuse me, Juss. Let me throw this out there. Oh, what you got to realize is they was in a cab in New York back in the day.
Yeah, we was in a cab. That's correct. We was in a cab. Okay. We was in a cab, and he was like, "Oh," and then realized he had the gun. In his possession, and then he tried to drop it. Drop it like under the passenger side and kick it over there by me. And I'm like, "Why are you kicking the gun by me?" I said, "No, I was kicking that shit by you." And it was more like soccer, but it went so deep under the cab's driver's seat and all that. And the cop told us, to get out the car because he saw a gun in the car. But on the cab driver's side, and the cab driver said, "Oh, wait a minute, that's not my gun," and all that, And they looked at my side, looked at, and me and him in the back, and they took us both, out of the car and took us to the precinct.
That nigga's a snake den. That's what I was trying to establish. You say he dropped it and kicked it over your way. Like, what the fuck was you doing, homeboy? That's correct. Go ahead. That's all I wanted to establish.
That's exactly what happened.
Okay. So between that conversation and the time you go away, speedy trial, do you go back home? Are you out on bail? What's going on? I was. They let me. I went to court. They let me out. Like I said, it was on the 27th. I got arrested. I was out. No, they let me stay out until enjoy the New Year's, and then after the New Year's, the first Monday, I had to come back to criminal court, and that's when I was sentenced. So I started my sentence 2 to 4 years. So within maybe a 3-month period, you wound up with a 2 to 4.
Well, but I was only out from the 27th to June. I forgot it was January 3rd. It was only about less than a week. I was only out on the street for less than a week for that gun charge, and I immediately started my sentence.
That's what I'm trying to get at. So a week, you took a charge for a motherfucker, and a week later, you in jail.
That is correct. Did my 2 to 4.
Okay, so that's.
I was sentenced to 2 to 4. Yeah.
Okay, because I remember back in the day, it was 2 to 4 for everybody, no charges, shit, and then they was dropping it because they was trying to let motherfuckers come home and. So now my next question is: so you go to do the 2 to 4. When is the next time you talk to your boy that you took the charge for that's taking care of your family?
Well, while I was in there, I made a couple of collect calls, but it was kind of, he was acting funny, like he didn't want to accept my collect call charges.
He should have been paying the phone bill. He was making $423 million a motherfucking year.
Then I was getting mad while I was in there, you know, but that's another story. I mean, but when I came home, when they finally released me, I was greeted, you know, to nothing because he got rid of all my clothes.
Yeah. See, I want to get to all of that as well. So because see, if one of my boys goes away for me, I might give away all his clothes because when he comes home, I'm not going to put him in some 2-year-old shit. You feel me? Now,
hell no, niggas better not give away my shit. I might be looking forward to my Gucci belt. No, I ain't never had no Gucci belt. I'm just saying. Don't give go ahead.
But you hear what I'm saying? If your boy go away, if that's the case, if that is the fucking case, and you gave his clothes away because the clothes that were at his house, or I had access to your mama's house and I'm taking shit and giving them away, I would expect that when I come to fuck home.
Word up.
And let me throw this out there. People know Juss stay sharp. You feel me? He ain't putting on no $5 t-shirts and no $10 pants. So what you gave away, but what you give back. So let me ask this a question. When you came home, because see, I remember something, and that's kind of why I don't want to lead this. So when you came home, you didn't have a whole bunch. You were literally eating into the camera, Juss. That's that old people shit. I'm telling you. You were literally eating into the camera. I don't want to look at your back teeth, bro.
Shout out to Miss Little. I see you. Shout out to Taco too.
But what I'm saying is, so after all of this, you done went away, you done did the bid, you're doing the 2 to 4. Now you actually come home. Now you hitting the street. Is Club 2000 jumping off at this time?
That is correct.
Okay. And what was your involvement in, if any, in Club 2000?
Well, my role in Club 2000, because I was released on work release. I had to take a job real quick, like if I was cleaning the bathrooms for Club 2000, you know, in order for me to stay out on the street.
Oh, okay. So that was at least the hookup that he plugged you in with some people to say, hey, if somebody call about Juss, he works here.
That is correct.
Okay. So what he put on your books? T Black, hey, come on. You know, 0. But T Black is asking you, what did he put on your books, or what did it do when you came home?
Nothing.
Are you lying, Mr.
Did he send you $1 while you was locked up?
Did he get $1 while I was locked up?
He didn't send you $1 while you were in jail?
Let me see. He threw a little bit of cat change or whatnot, because both my mother and my sister had to jump on him and scream on his ass to send me some money because he was too busy running around, and basically ducking in a nutshell.
Okay, so he does ultimately send you something. So when you come home from this, and like I said, I know about the Ralph McDaniels phone call because we were having a party, and then Juss was home and he would be there for the first event. Because remember, the first party, as I'm saying, was a birthday party. That was it was supposed to be a birthday party for him. Now
you talking about? I think I got a clip for that. Is that the one where he in the air and shit?
Yeah.
You want to see that?
Yeah.
All right, check this out.
Yeah, it was real good. Real nice first party. So let me tell you something. I'm gonna clear this up because, like I said, I ain't that fucked up a dude. We were charging $100. This is how it went down. We were charging $100 if you had sneakers on. If you had shoes, it was $50. The first broads, because we wanted all the business in there. So the first broads was like the first 10 or 20 might have been free, and everybody after that paid like, you know, maybe $5. And if dude at the door gave up some smoke, it was some hell of smoke. I'm not gonna say that didn't happen. So not gonna say that because that man worked the door too. The man you took that, yeah, he worked the door too.
Right.
So it did. We did. It was $100 for motherfucking sneakers, $50 for shoes. Broad, I think it was like first 20 or 30 in free, which is why when the first party showed up, there was motherfuckers lined up around the corner. But yeah, no dude was paying fucking $5. No dude was paying $5. Matter of fact, there was only one crew that we would let in free. And if anybody remembers the Best Out, that's the only crew we would let in free. And that is because they would let us in their events free. But sorry about that. Where was I? Yeah, but just so, Cat, you come home, you see this cat. I remember you. I can't say I remember you making a call. I just know that there was a connection made with Ralph McDaniels to come for the first event. Can you speak on that?
All right. I saw Ralph McDaniels. He was out at at an EBC tournament out there in Rucker Park conducting a basketball game, and I guess he was doing like a segment out there with Crazy Sam, and I just came up with the idea and asked him, you know, how much you would charge for an event. For an event, and Ralph McDaniels gave his price. So I said, he gave me his card and everything, and told me let him know the date and all that. So what I did was I shared the news, with Bear, and we presented to Unique for the Club 2000 thing, so he can get exposure not only from Manhattan but also Brooklyn, Queens, and all the other 5 boroughs in Jersey and all that would give love, and they would come in there, and as a result of that, like Bear said, you know, that's how the crowd came, just like that, and that's how he was able to charge $100, you know, in sneakers and shoes and stuff of that nature. Because my mother and my sister was there present, there, and my family was there too as well.
It was a good catch after Wednesday night at the Apollo as well, too. You know, we used
because people left the amateur night early, I guess, you know, just to shoot up there, because Red Alert was a DJ and DOS Effects was performing, and they wanted to be seen on Video Music Box because, as you know, at that time that was the hottest thing out.
Okay, all right. So then, the birthday party and that goes off. That's about the beginning of May. I still always remember because I know what dude's birthday is.
May 8th. That was the same as my sister's.
Exactly. So then after that, you apparently approach him on something. You approach him, and you approach him about what?
I approached him about some money because, like, I needed clothes and stuff like that. I needed a wardrobe, and he gave my clothes away to some fucking crackhead from Building 2.
Yeah, we already know, but we're gonna try to stay on track. So I'm not trying to steer Williams' family. So because the clothes were given away now, and she stayed with the mom. Williams' family, this is her brother. What the fuck are you saying? This is how you know these niggas is plants. That's her motherfucking brother. Oh, forgot. Oh, he said his sister. She stayed with the mom, so took care of her too. She worked for. Come on now. This is her brother. I can't even get that shit straight. Oh, how do you do that?
That's what I'll be doing. Really.
This nigga. How did she work for Unique? How did she even meet the motherfucker? Through him, through me. What are you talking about? See, this is the fuckery. This is why I like this is the fuckery.
You said their name, so they popped up.
He still ain't told you. He's still Williams' family. Ask him how Gay got shot.
Who are you, Williams' family?
If you ain't from the block, I'm not telling you.
And if you're not from the block, you're not getting told.
I ain't telling you shit. That's my sister.
it's been an influx of plants in here, Williams family. Who are you? That's not good enough information. That's what I'm interested in. You coming in here throwing a lot of accusations.
Now you want to disrespect my family, Williams family? You must. Who is it throwing cheap shots? It ain't Venus or Serena. So who are you? Now you're being disrespectful. You're disrespecting my family.
She worked for us, so now there's a whole lot of dry snitching going on. See, me, I fuck you. We had a conversation, and apparently you even had a conversation with this man right here, and you didn't live up to that, just like you didn't live up to me. Just did Unique advise you to go to college? You know what? Oh,
hold on. See, no, I'm not even going in on that. First of all, let's talk. All right, let's talk about. You want to talk about education? First of all, first of all, before I even answer any questions, Williams family, do you know me? Have we ever sat down and had a sandwich at Blimpies or something like that? Because if we didn't,
because that's that bitch Shauna typing. I told you, type this. That Juss and Unique could tell them to go to college. I told them to go to college.
No, y'all wasn't the original ones that sent me to college. I was in college. That was just the third time around. The second time around, the first time around, it was a man, God rest his soul, that was going to make me a student at Hampton University, but that was cut short by none other than the Mecca Man.
That's why I told you.
You was afraid for me to go beyond.
Okay. Can tell truth getting to you. Yeah, the truth is getting to him because he's been feeling that way a long time. Because right now, he's about to get his master's, but we ain't going to talk about that. But you still didn't respond, Williams family.
I dedicate, and when I do get my master's, God's willing, here it is. I dedicate my master's to Peter Hall.
Who's
and my mother.
Rest up. Rest in peace. That's my okay. Can tell the truth getting to you. So yeah, can tell the truth is getting to you. Yes, Williams family. Yes. So now you're trying to make yourself seem more than one person. Okay. So now cause now we're gonna keep this rolling. So you stay alive, Williams family, because now we're gonna keep going. So you went away. Now you went and asked the man about some clothes. What was that reaction? How did that play out?
Reaction was, I just simply asked him, I said, listen, I have no clothes. I mean, can I get a few dollars? Because I need to get some clothes. Because I have no clothes. I need some money. He's going to say, yo, I don't owe you nothing.
I want everybody to hear that.
I don't owe you nothing.
I don't owe you nothing?
I don't owe you nothing.
The man who introduced you to the streets, who took a charge for you, who planned your birthday party after the fuck he came home, still didn't still wasn't hitting them off like you fucking should have.
I don't owe you nothing.
So Waynesworth, why were you looking for Just about 2 weeks ago on your show? Why were you looking for that man?
Just to simply front to say that he was looking for me when he really wasn't.
Because he couldn't have been. Okay, now, is everybody still with us in this story? So we understand that this man took the bid, came home. So after he stunted on you over the clothes, what did you do?
I was like Casper and been like a friendly ghost and left. Left the whole scene.
Now, just don't say anything. Just hold on a second. I'm not going to say don't say anything. I would like anybody in the comments to go, what would you have done? Because Just left the scene. I didn't see him for a few years later. Oh, thank you very much, Mentellect. That's what I needed somebody to do. Because when you track the truth and every time you come back to it, it's going to be the same fucking thing. So, Mentellect, that's what I appreciate that. So, now that he done came home, told you, I don't owe you nothing, the cat that introduced you to the streets, who's you been working out of his mama's house, making your moves, doing your thing, you got a base, I don't owe you nothing. $423 million. You couldn't bake him off like 50 to go get his motherfucking fines on motherfucking 125th Street? Now, Justin stayed fly. Not go front. Everybody know that. So maybe he thought he was going to have to pay a little extra. He wasn't going to be able to get him off on no VIM shit. And maybe he got mad at him at that. But, okay. So now the nigga tells you he don't owe you anything, and then you bounce, right?
Immediately.
Immediately, if not sooner. Okay. Now, fast forward to the woman. That's a violation. Oh, hold on, T. I'm about to give you the violation. I'm about to give you another violation. So fast forward 25 years, 26 years. The woman who put the order of protection against you, yeah, T, that ain't even a cat. That's more like a frog's head with a fucking, that nigga's a rosebud. So, okay, so let's fast forward this 26 years later. So the young woman that we're talking about that just put his hands on, okay? Now let's fast forward this. The same woman who's claiming, you know, he put his hands on her and the order of protection. Is she working for Waynesworth that you know of?
According to her Facebook profile, she says she's a personal assistant.
Okay, that's
personal. I believe she is his personal ass.
Okay, now. Rosebud. Rosebud. But okay, yeah, it just, you know. But, so the female that's living with you with her daughter that actually put the order of protection on you comes to you and asks you what about Mr. Hall?
It was in March. It was on a March weekend. I never forget, like it was a Saturday or Sunday. No, it was a Sunday. When she needed to stay in a goddamn house. She wanted to ask me, oh, why you and Unique ain't speaking? I said, it's none of your business. Stay out of it. I'm not talking about this. I mean, I'm not talking about that gentleman. So why are you?
Okay, this is the woman that you're living with at the time that you've provided a house for her and her daughter.
That is correct.
This is the same one that's put the order of protection on you and the bruises.
That is correct.
Okay. And then
why would she ask you about Unique?
I mean, honestly, Double O, I don't know, because I never wanted to know the answer. And as I know, there was a time, I think in one of Bear's segments, he asked her, he asked her, did I mention anything about him, Bear? And he said no, because I don't want to get involved in none of that. It's meaningless. So that's why they want to talk about him or mention him at no time, because he's meaningless. He's not like this show. It's meaningful.
Yeah. It was told to me via anonymous email that he was trying to reach out to you during his time in incarceration.
Say that.
I refuse. I have a right to refuse. Why you want to talk to me now? Because 6 months later you're about to be out?
You want somebody to co-sign that bullshit, Juss?
It ain't gonna be me.
Oh no. I'm just, like I said, you know, they tried to stop you from getting here, and then they provided trivial facts. And since you opened the door to that, you know, this is the people's court. You know what I'm saying?
So now okay, so we're at a place where now, 20-something odd years later, he can't contact you directly, but he can contact the woman. He can contact her. So my question then becomes, how long has she been talking to him? Because that seems a little strange to me. Okay. And now I want to ask you, how long between the time that she asked you, did she want to talk to Unique, did you get put the fuck out of your house? How
less than a month, less than 30 days.
You know what? I'd be wanting to fuck the nigga up for a bunch of other reasons, but veggies chips. Now you see Williams family. You see Williams family. Now the remark for Williams family is veggies chips. Damn
some
shit.
beta carotene nut
out there. So now I want this
about my family.
Okay, like I said, it still isn't about me. It's about you, Juss. So then 30 days before now, you got an order of protection and you done been put the fuck out your house.
There it is. And I stayed with my sister. Oh, y'all gonna like this. So I stayed with my sister for 4 months. And on my birthday, which is the best birthday gift ever, here it is. He had to call somebody that I'm not gonna mention their name from my neighbor, because I was in Polo Grounds for a short time, to temporarily stay there because of the BS, and want to talk to me. But instead, he talked to my sister, and my sister talks his language, double O. Remember, and she said those words to him numerous times. That's why he want to promote that work, that STFU, because she was the originator, dropping it on him so much it wound up becoming an idea.
So Gay hit him with shut the fuck up.
Shut the fuck up.
Eddie Hams hit him with what?
Yeah, like Stone Cold said, what? He tried to, because you ain't gave no such and such to my mother. You ain't gave no flowers. You ain't give your condolences to my mother. But by the time, before he can even get 2 words out to explain, she hit him with the shut the fuck up. I'm just, like I told you in your program, I'm shutting the door.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So now he's with your ex at this point.
No, I have a question. We're moving a little too fast for you, Mr. Stokes.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Mr. Smith.
I'm just trying to help.
Sorry.
Mr. Smith.
Yes, sir.
You said 30 days after she asked you if you wanted to speak to him, you were getting put out of your home.
Like, yes, it's almost like, oh, since I refused, so this is the punishment.
Okay. Was he on the streets or still in prison?
He was still in prison.
Okay. Did you ever get your home back?
I got my home back after the 4 months of staying with my sister, because Jersey gave her a set date to get her own place, because she couldn't get her own place through a domestic violence charge, because, go to a domestic violence shelter, because she had no case on me. So in a desperate act and whatnot, she got the fuck out of my house on August 1st. I entered my house on August 2nd. And my keys to my house and all that and everything went to the local precinct, from my house.
I was sent paperwork saying that she was given a home permanently. I believe it's in Jersey?
I don't know. It wasn't. What was the address?
I wouldn't put the address out here. I could pull it up, but I wouldn't even give you the address out loud. You know what I'm saying?
No. I got it. We could talk off that, but that's why I'm waiting for my attorney, for the paper information that showed them that not only I sold the house, that I bought the house, but also, they sold the house, because I couldn't find those papers. But I could find the papers that, that I sold the house. That's why I'm waiting for those letters to come. So you will get that personally, all pages, not half pages or this page or highlighter. I'm giving you the whole thing.
Yes, sir. Go right ahead, Mr. Stokes.
That's my point. So now, I want it understood. So the man that you took a case for, the man that you introduced to the streets, into Harlem, because he's not from Harlem, and we all know he's not from Harlem. He's not old Harlem, new Harlem, young Harlem, middle Harlem. No, He's from Jersey. So we know he's not from Harlem because that man introduced him to Harlem. A lot of the cats that claim that they know him only know them because of that man. And then took a case for him, then told him, I don't owe you shit. And then 20 years later, you fucking his bro. And on your video, you piece of shit, you literally said, on your video, you literally said, she chose me.
Hold it. I like that little piece. Hold it. Let me finish that out. Ladies that's in the audience, no disrespect. It's real simple. And the old school cat that's, on there too. And Mentellect, he gonna understand what I'm saying. No, I can't, listen, if a woman don't want to be with me, I can't do anything. That's her choice. I don't control her. Yeah, she's with me, but if she chooses to go with him, I didn't stop her. That's what she wanted to do. I respect her choice. But don't come there waving like, oh, she came to you. Guess what? She came to you, but you looking for me.
Yeah.
You say you God, but guess what? I'm the high. If you're God, guess what? I'm the higher power.
Listen.
Mathematics.
Listen. This is where I'm trying to get to. I'm just trying to paint a picture here. Because all of that happened, but now he's on this video saying that your woman chose him. Now, that's any, if we old school, we know that women choose.
Is that a righteous statement?
We know that women choose. All right.
Is that a righteous statement?
Just, we're not gonna argue that right now.
Good.
There's no need, we know women choose. You know what I mean?
Okay.
They turn around and give whoever they want to get a pussy, and if you don't, then you taking it, and that's called rape, and we don't condone that. So women choose, man. Clear. So after all of that, so now since your woman chose him, where does that put a man, or what loyalty in return do you think that you felt from this dude, from this kingpin, self-proclaimed booty lover, rosebud hugger, because he's self-proclaimed, because all that I can't write, to writing that shit, you meant that shit, bro. Hunt and Pet, I want you to, you're not a fucking man of your word. You're not a fucking man of your word. I don't give a fuck what you put out about me, you bum bitch. And I'm not mad. I don't give a fuck what you, it's motherfuckers like that man over there. I gotta write this time off. This like that man over there, that Miss McBride down there, who you don't know, who you keep claiming. You sent your lawyer to proclaim from the highest mountains that you don't know this broad. Oh, because she sent you some letters. How did she meet you, nigga? Online. You can't write a letter online. You type that shit. You meant that shit. Honey, give me back some shit where you're playing with my rosebud. I don't even want you to play with it. I want you to hit it hard. You know what? Pause. This is this cat you are. And see, all you cats that's running around him, actually, is really why I give that, what my man called him, 10 shirt sizes down. That's kind of why I give him a little fucking ghetto pass. Because he's going to wind up being collateral damage. Exactly. He's going to wind up being collateral damage. And there's another nigga that's going to wind up being collateral damage as well. Because y'all keep jumping in front of this bullshit. And what fucks me up is you fuck boys, y'all hear this shit. How was you hearing this shit? You know what? The nigga would have been a great hypnotist. The nigga Waynesworth would have been a great, because how do you, come on. But see, unless somebody comes out and throws themselves on the motherfucking shit, sorry. Don't call you broad. But your man wanted you to fuck Miss McBride. I know, I feel you, but stop.
I still got that clip. I still got that clip loaded.
Yeah. Come Come on. You was like I said, you wasn't scorned until you were.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
You feel me? You was going on with it. You was a ride or die sister. I give you props for that. Listen, I was like, oh, you know what I had to tell my cousin today? Matter of fact, this is what I had to tell a brother-in-law today. When I was locked up, sometimes you got to write yourself letters. And if nobody understands that, sometimes you got to write yourself a letter, forget to put the stamp on it, let the motherfucker call it out, the motherfucking mail call, so you get a piece of mail. These fuck boys.
Look, I got a question real quick. I don't mean to cut you off, Mr. Stokes. Mr. Smith, what does you are granted exclusive possession of the place mean?
Means I'm the sole owner of the house alone.
You know what? Oh, I can already tell you that was what came when she put him out. She's the sole possessor.
So she was granted the house then? She was given the house?
He was granted to be in the house.
No, what happened was the courts said that I had to stay away from my house for 4 months. And left her and her daughter in my house. So when I did come to my house, I had to be escorted by Newark police.
So was she given exclusive possession of the house? The end of the street is mine. So if she was given exclusive possession of the house on mine, that means it's hers now. You had to come and get your stuff. She's the sole owner now.
No, she was never owner because I own the house. The deal was that I had to get a couple of little pieces, clothes out of my house and whatnot, and stay over my sister's house. Everything is all in my name. The house, the mortgage, whatever it is all in my name. They just let her stay there almost like a temporary shelter. Her name was not on what's mine. I'm glad I did that.
Okay, well, let me ask you this then. Earlier, you said the restraining order was for 6 months. You obeyed it, and that's over with. Here in front of me, it says on the 8th day of May, 2019, that all restraints previously ordered in temporary restraining order dated 4/29/19 shall continue in full effect and force.
Which means that I can go nowhere near my house, and if I did, 1,000 feet or whatever they said, and if I did come to the house to need to get anything, I must be escorted by Newark police.
Is it your position that 6 months after this restraining order was over?
It was over, and that's why I was allowed to go back into my house as long as I don't have no phone contact with her or stuff of that nature.
Sorry, Juss, but you're saying that's why she had to give up the keys, and you got the keys from the precinct.
She had to give the keys to the precinct and whatnot because the courts and all that ordered her to for me to get back in my place, because that's why I was fighting it, because that's how I got the dismissed of the case, and they said that I come back to my house on the second. The judge,
because she was out on the first.
Right, she left on the first, and I came in my house on the second. I mean, she had to be out.
Can I say this real quick? Hey, yo, you see what we talked earlier? This that fuckery.
Where are you talking about?
The fuckery is that your lawyer is rewriting shit and sending it out to people to make it seem like certain things are different than what they truly are. Because if you're saying I give you sole possession, then why did you have to drop the keys off at the motherfucking precinct?
You had to drop the keys off at the precinct because I was returning. And when I returned, you had to get the fuck out.
Pardon me, fellas. One of my moderators, UK Hip Hop Love, I want their ass out of my chat. Don't come in here and disrespect my guest, blood. We don't play that. You feel me? The Williams family, even though the motherfucker been kind of cordial, even though they say, I don't know what the innuendos about the family thing was and disrespect and all that. You feel me? But at least they've been kind of cordial. Don't come in here like that, homie. I want them out my check.
See, niggas
Respectfully,
like that.
you can get the fuck on UK Hip Hop Love.
Niggas like that, whether they was a male or female, whoever that was, don't realize if their mother was alive, you know, they should understand those that don't have theirs, but they just like him that do have, have their mother alive, but you're going to disrespect a man that don't have his and being as honest as I can on your program. See, that's why I said they don't know me. They students.
Thank you, Miss McBride. I mean, I just had to ask these questions because, like I say, this information came to me, and it wouldn't be right if I didn't give you a chance to stand in it. And like I said, respect you for doing such and answering the tough questions. I can't just let it be a cakewalk the whole way through. You know what I'm saying?
Take your time.
Take your time.
So, no, you go right ahead. Like I said, those were the questions I like. You know, you went off into a little tangent about that shit for a minute, Mr. Stokes, and I'm like, let me get these questions in.
Yeah, you know what, I do that. But like I said, when tangents in the truth, we've been going through so many tangents on shit that happened back in the day, and now this shit is understandable, bro. Now this shit is understandable. It's why would you want to go to motherfucking? Because listen, y'all gotta understand me. When we had the conversation, niggas like, yo, do it, and I'm in the back of my head going, nigga, we're going to fucking jail. But you wanted, you was okay with it. Because you'd been in and out of it your whole fucking life. You was okay with it. And I see why now you're okay with it. That's it. That man over there, and like I said, you besmirch me. What's everybody saying about him? Everybody sitting there with the, oh shit, the nigga came home after 26 years and got with his man's girl that did a bid for him? I want one of you motherfuckers to co-sign that. And then I want one, this motherfucker that co-signed it, I want you to find your father if you can. Because you can't. You don't know no fucking man.
Mission impossible.
That's not how you do this shit. See, everybody want to talk about rules and codes. Yeah, the code when a man to man have an agreement, hold to that agreement, nigga. Don't come home and because now you don't want to motherfucking ride and talk about $423 million and that's what we was really making and really do. Come on. And then here's the fucked up part. All that shit that video that you did to me the other fucking day, yo, it's good work. Good sizzle reel. I don't have a sizzle reel, but I might use that as a sizzle reel.
Sizzle reel. We call it a sizzle reel. Though.
Yeah, it's called a sizzle reel. You know, hot shit. You know, the actor. So yeah, that's a nice little sizzle reel. But see, you snitched on like 8 people in the sizzle reel because you put up a bunch of motherfuckers' names. Now, excuse me, Mr. O, but didn't this cat tell me that I'm the sole reason all of this has happened? All of it, he went to jail?
Yes.
Okay, let me ask you this. There were 13 keys actually seized in the conspiracy. This is who, public record, this is who they were seized from. Hall, Peter, Taylor, Eric Marshall, Todd Moore, Ingrid, one of the girls you left in jail. Remember Ingrid and Margaret? My girls. Frankie and Sonny Lucas, who actually, but those are 13 keys from, different cats before I even got to the case. Why are you even out here? Why are you out here saying anything? You should have came home and shut the fuck up and went and laid down. Why your man Diesel don't want to holler at you?
Well, I didn't know that. Whoa.
All y'all, truth. Truth coming, all y'all.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
Wow.
All y'all. And you keep thinking that word. See, I grew up in old school. Sticks and stones might break my bones, but names will never hurt me. And bitch, you ain't got no stick or no stone that will fuck with this bone.
Wow.
No, check my jacket, homie.
Yeah.
I don't know who you talking about, all y'all. You must be talking about all whoever he read out, homeboy. Let me be clear. Fuck the bullshit. Check my jacket, blood.
And now Juss is a rat? A nigga that took a fucking case for this? He's a rat?
Hold on. Now, hold on. Let me break that down for you. Wait a minute.
Nigga, he just said,
no, wait a minute. Now you're assassinating my character, calling me a rat. He called you a snitch on the inside, so I guess that I'm a snitch on the outside. Fine, so be it.
And that seems.
But what are you? You said you got my girl. You snitch. What is that? What is that?
Yeah. Since he brought that up, I heard the nigga took the police with him to do some shit before back in the day. Now, do I want to say something about that or not?
Well, you could.
Can anybody add any relevance to that shit, or should I leave that situation alone?
I'll leave it. I'll say this: the person who did it with it, I dare him to lie on him, because that shit would just be hilarious. Because it's real. The shit is real.
See, they want to present.
I did hear he involved the police in a situation.
The one thing I don't like is that they showing all these papers, but they showing you pieces and all that. As far as breakfast is concerned, and I'm speaking for the three of us, we don't want a piece of bacon or a little bit of eggs. We want a complete breakfast, and they're not doing that.
Oh no, Miss Williams, I'm not losing control of the show.
Righteous people being exposed.
Excuse me, Mr. Williams, Mr. Smith. I'm not losing control of the show. Everybody we debate over here, right? Who is that? The Williams family created a debate. Am I right or wrong? Go back and look at it. Almost a lot of the comments I posted of the Williams family created some type of debate almost immediately. So it's not letting anyone control the narrative. It's the spirit of debate, which is right across the top of the screen up for Debate TV. You already know, Ms. Adam.
So that's basically all. That's all I'm here because I'm slowly gonna work these out. We're gonna walk up these steps. And right now, the motherfucking knives in my back is the foundation. But nobody
walk that day down. I was labeled now I'm a rat.
Yeah, listen. Now you a fucking rat because you tell me
over 3 decades. 00, I told you prior, I kept my mouth shut. You got on and started bragging about you took something from me, and you still want me to be quiet. I'm not being quiet. You doing all these little daggers and shots at me and all that. And I've been quiet. I'm tired. I'm like, listen, you got her. As far as she is concerned, and she's not even, like my man said, she's not even important about what we talking about. But if she want to get in and want to phantom typing, all that ghost typing, all that, she ain't nothing to me she ain't nothing but a silly Springsteen record as far as I'm concerned. She's born to be stupid.
Listen,
no, I don't want to do that. I understand. See, that's what make a lot of my now since you said that, you opened up a can of worms because the last time you appeared on the show, a lot of my people feel like you were scorned. They feel like you sounded like you was a man hurt.
No, listen.
And that's what that statement you just made sounded like.
That's why. Hold on, wait up, Double. My buddy said that that they would believe that I'm civil, I'm cool, I'm not hurt. I moved on.
I don't want to disrespect women here. I don't want to get into anything disrespectful in regard. I understand you may feel some type of way. Is it my understanding that you two had a 13-year relationship? That she was with you for around 13 years or so?
Oh, wow.
She lost her virginity to you?
Really?
Is that true?
13 years? I didn't know we was together for 13 years.
Were you guys together off and on for around 13 years or so?
No.
How long was you guys' relationship?
Huh?
How long were you guys' relationship?
We had a relationship.
How long was you guys' relationship? How many years were you with the woman in question?
We wasn't together no 13 years. Please bring the timeline.
I was told that you and the woman in question had a off and on relationship for on or around the 13-year period. What I'm asking you, Juss, is in your terms, how long would you say that your relationship with the woman in question is or was?
First time we
How long was you together with the bitch, Juss? How long was
it wasn't 13 years. It was
how
like
long was you?
5 years.
This fucking question. This is why I keep telling you we not trying to go down this motherfucking road. How long was you with the bitch?
I was only with her for like 4 or 5 years, and that's
okay. Thank you,
Mr. Stokes. Please don't disrespect the young lady in question.
That's my dude. I love him, but we keep coming back. Answer the fucking question because I want to get on, and I just flew the fuck in, and I'm running to go to. You know what? I might go to bed.
I got one more question on it. Like he opened the door. Every time he opened the door, I'm gonna keep it open. He said he closing it. When he opened the door, I got questions for him because I got another piece of documentation in front of me that says something about a child that was lost due to being pushed down the stairs.
I never heard of that one. Okay. I ain't never heard of that, but go ahead.
You ain't never heard? This is in paperwork. Let me see if I can find a date on this or whatnot. Because it got all your information. It has all her information, the woman in question. And I'll read it. It says plaintiff stated that approximately a year ago today, the defendant pushed her down a flight of stairs that consisted of approximately 11 steps during a verbal argument, and she lost a baby because of that. Is that true or false?
False.
That never occurred. That's in paperwork. That's not someone sending me a message. I got paperwork.
Assassinate my character saying I'm a baby killer. No, that never happened.
I mean, I have to ask because, like I said, I have to ask these questions. When you keep opening the door to this young lady and then y'all want to disrespect her and everything, it's different things that we can bring up in this motion. And I understand you guys got feelings toward her a certain way. I'm just trying to keep it respectful.
I'm cool. No, go with the questions. It's no problem. Good. It's no problem. It's your floor.
She a lying fucking half-hearted.
No, go ahead. Answer the questions. No, I'm not. I mean, this is new. I never heard about this because I'm saying if I threw her down some stairs, that believe it or not, that's more serious than a bruise on your arm. I got arrested for a bruise on her arm and whatnot, and spent a couple of nights in jail. Don't you think that if I threw her down a flight of stairs, that's a little bit more serious? And killing a baby, I think I would have been locked up, and I wouldn't have had no job. My life would have been finished. I'm just saying.
I believe so, but like I said, it's black and white. I would show it, but it got y'all information on it. I don't want to do that.
I understand, Double, because I'm saying because I don't know when she was pregnant. I never heard this one. This is new. That's new.
This shit is just as the world turns, B. That's all this shit is becoming is as the fucking world turns, and that bitch-made nigga is going after these little bitches coming up with little petty shit. And see, that was to me, that was the last fucking straw. You went to Poe, you went to Gibbs, you went behind the scenes to everybody the fuck else. Then you send the information and you pop that shit out about me like I give a flying fuck because I said what I said, I did what I did, I stand on it. Yep, if just do it down the fly. Hold on, throw him next to leg and lost.
This was not a charge. Let me make that clear. This does not say that he was charged. This says the plaintiff stated. So clearly, this is what the woman said happened. Let me say that to everyone. I am not saying he was charged with anything, baby killing, pushing. This says the plaintiff stated. So that says this woman stated that man did that. So let's be clear on that. I had to ask him whether or not that happened. That's all I was doing. Because right underneath that was written in, such and such wound up losing a child because of this. And y'all know how I feel about the no women, no children policy. So I wouldn't be right if I didn't stand on what I stand on. Now you can go ahead and move on. You already answered that, right? Just did that happen?
No, that never happened, man. That never happened. I don't do that. I don't do and like I said again, if I did throwing her down the stairs and all that, like she said, that's more serious than the bruise on the arm. you would have called the police and would have said that I killed the baby. I would have that's a serious charge right there.
So now you're throwing out yes, that is the charge.
That's a serious charge. That's a very serious charge.
So now the nigga on there, so I'm a snitch and he's a baby killer. So that's the narrative that's being trying to put out, right?
I have to ask the questions, man. Like I say, when it's in black and white, if somebody just sent me a text saying he did this, I wouldn't have brought it up. If it wasn't stamped on a piece of paper like this, I wouldn't have even brought it up to you, Justin. You know what I'm saying? Or you feel?
I'm not finger pointing at you. I'm complying.
It's not
a problem.
Like at the end of the day, send me your email address. I'll email the same paperwork to you that I'm talking to you about, so you can see.
But we talking, Double. It's so funny that I can comply with you about an order of protection, but don't have no knowledge about throwing a woman down a flight of stairs. Something like that. I think the average woman would have called the police on me because of that.
You got to the hospital and they would have said that the baby was dead. Come on. I work in
where's the hospital papers?
No, it's not. There's none of that. It's your fake ass man who's your attorney / web designer that can go in and change documents.
Unless he was pregnant, typing the quote. What are you talking about?
Because for real.
All right, bro, better get your sign on, brother.
My thing is, where does
maybe it's the other person might have threw her down a flight of stairs and whatnot, because she the one being scared, saying, "Oh, don't tell him that I did this because he's going to do something." Because he's that type of person that would do something like that. He's capable of doing something like that. It's not even.
No, he's not. He got too many fucking kids.
He says, "I'm the one," but the kid is not his son.
Yeah.
Michael Jackson.
Yeah, fuck it. All right.
So once you're released from jail, Unique tells you he don't owe you shit. He don't give you a dime, and you leave the scene. You don't see him again. Have you seen him again since then? Matter of fact,
nope. With authority,
because you haven't wanted to. He's tried to reach out to you. He's tried to get you to meet and whatever, but you won't do it.
Look at the consequences that I received. I refused to talk to him or say anything to him. Look at all these unnecessary events happen. Get locked up because I wouldn't see him. Because I refused. Because he needed help. He needed her to do all that and adding on stuff. Saying I did things that I didn't do. It's silly, man. But I'm still going with the questions. Desperate act for desperate measures.
Understood. Mr. Stokes?
Listen, I just, like I said, I wanted to show you the caliber of that piece of shit. Okay? And still call me what you want, but behind the scenes, you still ain't heard nobody call me a lie.
Let me tell you something, man.
That's all I'm saying.
Last time I checked, was Team USA was in red, white, and blue, and I got a bag like that in there. But according to him, he's the Mecca man. His color is supposed to be red, black, and green. That's his version of Team USA? I'm just saying.
Now I want to know who you are. Now I want to know who you are for real. Yes, I asked you earlier who you are. You danced around that question. Now I would like to know who you are, because evidently you know what I have in front of me. You know what I have in front of me, and for you to know that, you have to be someone close to the best. I'd like to know exactly who you are.
Because that's who sent it to you, oh.
That's commercial.
Exactly what's on
Pure
it.
commercial. Pure commercial.
You said let's do a commercial?
No, I didn't say do a commercial. I said the behavior and the act that he's doing and what he's doing to you, disrespecting your program, is pure commercial.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
How does Williams' family know what the police statement says?
That's what I'm saying.
Because the Williams now, if you're saying the Williams knowing about the police, I'm only thinking it could be a new player in the mix. It's either him or it's her sister. Remember y'all said that she reached out to me?
Yeah. Oh, well, she reached out to.
I have not spoken to that lady since the month of February. That was the day that I left, completely officially left Jersey.
Oh, I guess, and then didn't fuckboy Rosebud come home a week?
The 21st.
Yeah, the 21st.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Say that again. Make that time frame again for me, please.
If I believe that you posted up, I seen February 21st of 2020, unless that's the day if he was released, if I'm not mistaken. Maybe Miss McBride can help me out on that one. But I know he was out in February.
Okay.
I left out of there February of this. I was out of there February of this year. I was gone. Because it sounds to me that he was already in my house.
Black Magic, dead ass. New people every day.
Every day.
The old people don't even come back.
It's called the support system. He wanted a new audience, and he's mad because his audience is coming to the support system. Why?
Because if you just came home after doing a 3-year bid and we'd have made you unique Mecca Audio, you too should love us.
And Double O, I'm gonna give you one free of charge. We got a couple of people that's in the audience that's from Polo Grounds, but we ain't giving them up because that is the support system face card stands down. And don't think that when this segment is over, it's gonna hit the Polo Grounds 1, 2, 3, and 4, and the Avenue. Get ready.
Anybody in Antonio, if y'all ever get in touch with Mr. Monday, tell him at this point anger is gone. But if you could just really clarify some shit, I would just it ain't got just go to somebody who we respect in around our way, because he don't want to see you. He don't want to see you, nor do he want to see Dirk Ladson. Okay,
look better gone.
And like I said, I'm going to be dispassionate. I'm going to dissect this shit because this motherfucking deviant is not going to get away with this. He's not.
Hey, Miss Adams, that's why I didn't boot him. You said get him out of here. That's why I didn't boot him. I knew they would tell him myself eventually.
And that's what they did.
You know what I'm saying? You can't be quick to the trigger with booting people out of here. That's why I wanted. I knew something said would trigger somebody to say something.
Mm-hmm.
Truth hurts.
It says visible. So you mad because he a home wrecker? You see this shit?
That shit made me laugh. That's why I posted.
You see this shit? Yeah. Yes. We mad because he's a home wrecker. Yes. Now say the fuck I'm not supposed to be.
Miss McBride, I see you in the green room. I'm trying not to change the narrative of the show right now because I think there was a point that Mr. Stokes was trying to get to, and I don't want us to get lost before we get there. So if you would please, young lady, tap back in a little while, I'll be most grateful.
And my point is just that over the last 30 years, that man was loyal to you. Your broad was so off limits. Home wrecker. So how many people have, excuse me, Wayne, but how many people's house have you showed up and looked at their wife?
Yeah,
I believe you, Brother Mental. I really believe that.
What about this picture that I got queued up? Do you want to talk about that?
You know what? You know what? Let's get on that because this shit it literally came from that fuck video that he put up of me the other day. You know, bear to this, to that, the third. Okay, we also never denied shit. But what happened is, if you pause that shit, just like you, I'm not simply going to read what you got highlighted. I'm going to read the whole motherfucking thing.
Mm-hmm.
And your dumb ass, you know what? You might be able to read, but your comprehension is low, except for when it comes to sticking shit in your rosebud. And your fucking lawyer, that quasi nigga, he's so fucking stupid, he don't really realize what he did. Because between you and me, they put the Connect's name in the paperwork.
Facts.
Now I'm gonna read this shit. Very, very thorough.
Okay.
Try to connect that dot.
No. Says the motherfucker, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So then when
put an arrow on that.
There were some things, because literally you said that I started the whole thing. I started the whole shit. Sound kind of like you. Oh, it's all because of you.
Yep. Hell yeah. Hell of observation.
Wow. It's all because of you. It's all because of you, Bear. How's it all because of Bear? Bear stopped fucking with you niggas toward the end of 92, went on a tour in 93, came back to this fuckery. You want to tell me about motherfuckers who went to jail, who was supposed... Listen, I'm going to say it again. Y'all Edenwald cats, ask him. If he was already doing a Fed bid in 93, he was already doing a Fed bid before our case came up. But he ain't on our case. But he's in our case. His name is all in that motherfucker.
Yes, it is.
So if he cooked powder, if he cooked powder in the coke, you remember back in them days, you only needed a few of them to get life. So did he have life in the other case and then come? I don't know. I'd like you Edenwald cats to ask. And if you remember way back in the day, remember Big D? Yeah, good people. Good people. Good old head. So what I'm saying to you is I want to know where he was and what was the case and time he did prior to our case. And I want to know what was his sentence. Because he all in the pictures. He everybody with us. He even has a statement in there that he cooked for you.
Yes, sir.
Who's Mr. Lucas? Because they're talking about him. Who's Mr. Lucas? Because they have an agent recounting his testimony. Who's Mr. Lucas?
I saw that.
Oh, wait a minute. And actually, this dude here, I know him. I know him well. White B? Yeah. Grand jury.
Mm-hmm.
Grand jury. So out of all of that paperwork you see, ain't no grand jury shit because there's nothing to say until after you and I have our conversation. And then for years, you kept that conversation on the low, even though little shit eked out. And I heard little shit eke out. I didn't give a fuck. Nigga, you doing the rest of your fucking life because you wanted to. I really didn't, you know, and I never let nobody know that okay, it's this. Family, they already know what time it was. Send a nigga a few dollars, leave him fuck alone. Send him somebody, find him some pictures, send him some pictures or whatever.
You want me to cue this picture up?
Yeah, cue it up.
Here we go.
It's two. I'm just asking a question. Because these are the questions I've been wanting to ask for the last 30 years. Like, how did I go from one sentence? Nigga, my mama asked me that. And I was like, because when I started, what'd you get locked up for? This. The fuck you mean? 6 months later, it's this. And I got to explain it to her. And then my mother tells me what hearsay is. And I said, Ma, it ain't hearsay. Them niggas is going, Ma, it ain't hearsay. They're going up.
Mr. Smith must lost the stream for a minute. Pop back in, Mr. Smith, whenever you get a chance to.
Mm-hmm. So I want to ask y'all, I want to ask any of you gangsters. You said no women and children, right? So
yes, sir.
Do you leave women in prison? When you send them down the way as a courier and they get busted, do you leave them in jail?
Not at all. Not if you the boss.
Nope. And then that started the fucking case. Because you was leaving broads in jail. Hold on. I want y'all to look at the Kimber Naimba Smith story. She got pardoned by Clinton on this case. You was using broads left and right. I didn't start shit, nigga. Everybody who told on you told on me. When you saw that witness list and I seen it behind it, I don't know half of these niggas. And the names that wasn't on that list, if you juxtapose that against what the fuck is in the paperwork, I know what the fuck happened. You know what, J-Love? I think it's ego, bro. I think ego is the root of all evil because you can do some good shit with a whole lot of money. But if your ego is fucked up, that's where it comes. But you feel me?
Nicely said. Nicely said.
That fucking ego. Listen, bro. All of these shows came by because I asked O to keep asking questions. Because O was the only motherfucker asking questions. Everybody else was, yes, that's exactly who he is or what he is. Oh, but did you see your boy's body language video?
What the fuck is that? What do you mean by body language, Mr. Stowe? What is that?
Hold on, you didn't see that
video? Nothing with him. No, he a mind in that motherfucker?
Listen, B. He did a fucking video talking about the Chinese cat that killed the 6-year-old boy.
Mm-hmm.
And he was just talking about, oh, I see his body language. I said, oh my fucking God. He went to a whole segment on body language. He went to a whole segment on body language. Like, well, I looked at his body language. Did you look at the fuck boy you standing with body language?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that don't sound right. Body language.
But no, because this whole thing started because Hall, his body language towards everybody told on him. That's the whole thing. Allegedly.
So I guess if body language, I'm just want to throw that out. I'll let you finish what you're saying, Big Show. So basically, the body language is I mean, he have an issue with. So I guess when it comes to posture, it's even worse. I got you.
Yeah, that's between an inside joke. Yeah, posture, because he bending over for fucking something.
Ooh.
But yeah, no. Double O did a segment on Wayne's posture when he was talking to Poe. How his body language, how he was kind of standoff, stepping off. He wasn't really on the, oh, fuck that nigga shit. No, you wasn't on that. Because all of that plays in the body language, being appeasing. And then now, the boy who's fucking running with the nigga, he's doing, oh, did you see? Using the same term. When you use the same terms, when you use the same language, when you use the same inflections, you got it from someplace. And you're using those inflections. That's how your mama teach you. Because you know it's between her saying it's between her saying your name and saying Chris or saying Chris. Because inflection means a fucking lot.
Mm-hmm.
These fuckboys out here doing these motherfucking little inflections. But you know what? This is what I heard. Because I jumped on the plane. After I saw that video, I jumped on a plane immediately. Because I'm going to see whoever immediately.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all, you know I'm here. Immediately. Because those terroristic threats. Because if your fucking fingers are broken, you can't type, right? And if your jaw is wide, you can't even talk into the motherfucker. And like I said, I'll have my cousin put fucking head, go to fucking make job.
Miss Gilmore, let me ask you a question. Would you take a charge that wasn't yours? If they handcuffed you, took you down, and you was looking at something else, you thought they was getting you for something completely different. But when they got you, they hit you with a list of shit, and some of the shit you know goddamn well, it's got to be somebody that said this shit, other shit didn't happen at all. So The only way for this shit to be rectified is for one person to say something. Or let me say, there's about 3 people that can say something in this instance. Neither one of those people are willing to say something, even though 1 or 2 of them flip in the end. So who else can get you out of this situation but you? That's the answer to your question right there. That's the way I see that.
And I will also say, Ms. Gilmore, we had a conversation when I got to the county jail. Yo, what are we fucking gonna do, bro? Because I know I done got 1 sentence in this fucking indictment, but I know my lawyer keeps coming back with, oh, you threatening so-and-so, you threatening so-and-so. The only reason
absolutely, Mr. McBride, hell no. I'm not taking no shit that don't belong to me neither. Fuck out of here. Respect to you, Juss. You must have loved that nigga for that shit, or you must have been in need of bread. You know what I'm saying? That's the only way I can look at that. Cause fuck you, nigga. Especially after the Snake movie pull, you said the nigga pull it out and kick it. Fuck that. That's like you was giving it to me regardless of whether or not I said yeah. You know what I'm saying? That's the way I look at that. You feel me? That's when I gotta clear this shit up. Who gun is this? Oh, you ain't gonna say nothing? Oh shit, that's his. That's it. That ain't snitching. That's just keeping this shit clean. Flat the fuck out, nigga. Because you creating reasonable doubt when you keep your mouth shut when they ask who pistol this is.
When you
especially
shut the fuck up.
Shit.
When you shut the fuck up. Clear up your shit.
That's what a real man to do. A real man stand on his own shit. You know what I'm saying? Not motherfucking Bobby Fischer, though, is not snitching, homeboy. I don't give no fucks, nigga. I'm not taking no charge for that, nigga. If that nigga was a real nigga, listen, homeboy, if that pistol on your hip, if you scared to take the charge with that bitch, don't carry it, nigga. Flat the fuck out, nigga. Flat the fuck out, nigga. If you scared to carry that pistol on your hip when they get behind you, nigga, half you niggas ain't gonna shoot that bitch when the shootout occur, nigga. You gonna run with it on your hip because you ain't trained. You ain't mentally been through war yet. You don't know what the fuck to do. Like I said, the gunshot set me free. It scares some of you fuck niggas. Cause I know what to do. I've been trained. I've been through that war. You niggas ain't been through that shit. You running and dying with guns in your possession. Fuck niggas. So don't tell me what to do, nigga. If a nigga drop that bitch in my whip next to me, kick it my direction, that's his. I don't give a fuck. He already tried to make it mine. He didn't even give me an option to say, yeah, I'll take it for you. Fuck that. You niggas can be sheep all y'all want to, nigga. I said it here first. And not you particular, Mr. Smith, because I understand your reason being you said a nigga said he was gonna look out.
No. It's just yo. I know what you're saying. I'm not worrying about all that. Like I said, them Williams people and all that, that question should be for them. I did the STFU for 3 decades. I did that. You woke me up. You should have left me sleep. You went on there bragging about you have some of mine. I got tired of it. Shut the door. You can say whatever you want now. It don't mean nothing to me. It doesn't. It doesn't. Now I'm talking. Now I'm speaking because you're mad because I reunited with somebody that you was dissing. We tired of it. Shut the door.
Brother
the STFU, you know whose words are those. That's none other than my sister. You was trying to talk to her, trying to calm her down, but those was her words. Shut the fuck up. So now you want to bring it to the forefront. But I'm telling you who was the originator. That's not even here. Is none other than my flesh and blood, my sister. He wanted to explain. She didn't want to say, oh, I want to hear that. I want to hear. She said, shut the fuck up. That's something.
The only reason I'm here is because you called me out my name, called Born, sliding the Born back door. You know. That's why I'm here. Because if you're going to throw that on me, if you're going to put that on me, nigga, we going all the motherfucking way. And I don't know when you've ever not known me to go all the way. Even when I was motherfucker, it's some of the retarded shit like, yeah, don't do that. Oh, fuck it, I'm doing it anyway.
He just better hope that those people that he was around stepping in and folding back, getting those exclusives. Don't think for 1 second that one of their members is watching this and they gonna question him about it. They ain't gonna question us, but they damn sure gonna question him.
Yeah, like I said, go to Edenwald. Question that. Throw questions around. Throw questions around. I want all the questions. Because what's going to happen is, from what I hear, is the nigga Zoe don't want to fuck with him at all. Why is that?
Ain't got nothing to do with us.
Why is that? It's not nothing to do with me. I didn't do shit to you.
Or me.
Or him. Why that man ain't trying to fuck with you? Huh, Edenwald?
Or the brother-in-law?
Or the other one. The one that you didn't put the dry snitch his name out there too? You saying everybody's name, but you're not saying the right shit. Who's Sonny Lucas?
I know who Frank Lucas is. God rest his soul. Well, no, he's still around.
Yeah. I don't gotta be married. I'm just dispassionate about this shit. And I'm gonna dissect this fucking deviant. Better yet, bitter and jealous.
I don't know. I ain't gonna cut you off, Big Show.
Than him.
Don't he have a kid in Jersey? I mean, in the Bronx. Don't he have a son in the Bronx?
By Diesel's sister.
Oh,
see there you go.
He didn't mention him. Oh. I hope that's not the kid, the young man that my mother and my sister used to babysit. Oh, if so, wow, that's deep.
That's crazy, man.
That's real deep. Wow.
Oh, so that's why they're not saying nothing. That's your family, huh? Wow. I bet you told your family the same shit too. Go balls to the wall, huh? And then when Zoe did, you threw Zoe under the fucking bus too.
That's messed up.
That makes absolute sense. That's a hell of an observation and shit. Y'all just connected some dots on screen right there. That shit just clicked in my head. The light bulb just went off. I ain't gonna front. On that note, excuse me for 1 second, audience and folks. I'm going to get a drink because my Gatorade is empty and I need a refill. I will be right back, sir. Yeah. Keep it going.
It's the whole. The audience really has to understand that it's a process. Like Mentellect said, there's a code that a stand-up guy is not going to let an innocent man take a charge for. No, he's not. But that's part of the code. And see, everybody else who said he was snitching, they don't know the code because that individual should have stood up and said, that shit is mine. And I'm going to use this term, but not because you really don't know Juss. But if the dude was a square, if it was your cousin, what's your cousin supposed to do? Because you man enough to fucking carry hammers, but you're not man enough to accept the responsibility of what happens when you get caught with that hammer. It might be snitching, but you bitching. That's a bitch. It's a bitch move. I wouldn't have said shit. I wouldn't even be the fuck up here if the motherfucker hadn't got caught on Bowen's motherfucking phone talking about he this and he that. I wouldn't be here. I don't give a fuck about you people. I'm not the one with 82 motherfucking YouTube channels running around here trying to relive my motherfucking past. I'm 53 years old, motherfucker. The shit that I did, I was 22 years old. You want to hear a motherfucking story? My story. You went from one sentence to a life sentence. That's my story. And the bitch ass niggas that was behind, I can take shit. I can take some such shit. But not a whole lot of shit I ain't do because you trying to protect these fuck boys or your boyfriends? Because all this shit.
Get Bobby Fischer the fuck out of here. Excuse me, Mr. Stokes.
No problem.
Get Bobby Fischer the fuck out of here. You're going to be productive or get the fuck on. And I've chosen for you to get the fuck on. Please, any of my moderators.
And matter of fact, I'm going to tell you this. Oh, for real? Your man ain't got nowhere to hide. Because everybody he running behind, they ain't giving that nigga no shade no more. He ain't got no more umbrellas. He getting rained on right now. And after this show, or after the next one, when we really jump into this Ladson shit, and you start hearing back the motherfucking shits from Edenwald, when you start hearing that back, yeah, he threatened me when he put up this whole motherfucking shit about snitching. Yeah, that's a threat. That's a threat. So I got to get you before you get me, right? That's a threat. I'll catch up with you. I got my ways. I got my ways. So this is really all I could give a fuck, right? You ain't hear no shit about this about AZ. You didn't hear no shit about this about Polo. You didn't hear about shit like this about nobody else in the game. Nobody. Come on. Come out. Who else you hear about this in the game? Yeah, well, at mental
everybody got their skeletons, I'll say that, but they all kind of misdirected. I ain't heard no shit like this though. I will say that. You feel me?
Yeah. But you've never heard shit like this. This is double O. What did I tell you? This is the only place you'll hear it. This is the only place I say it. I don't give a fuck if Oprah wants to fucking interview me. You'll be sitting next to me unless you decide not to hear it. That's how the fuck I'm going down.
My nigga.
Because everybody else is not gonna get shine off of this shit. Because you were the only one motherfucker, I'm crazy enough or intelligent enough to go, wait a motherfucking minute. And now people want to make video channels, diss channels. So, nigga, you hooked up with the motherfucker that knocked out your fronts, nigga. Stop fucking playing. When the person posted that, did you tell that about? Did you say that? Yo, I want you to post. Yo, ma, I want you to post the motherfucker that knocked my fucking front teeth out. You know I can do more.
Wow.
Yeah.
Damn.
It was almost.
That's a blood war. Once a nigga spill my blood, we can never be homeboys.
But but I'm gonna tell you this. Oh, you know that's also the same nigga that saved him in the elevator.
The same nigga that saved him, shit, he got popped up. Fuck,
when
he
got
didn't get
rolled
saved.
down the elevator shaft?
Yeah.
That's the same nigga.
Oh.
So,
okay.
Yeah. So, yeah, all the motherfuckers. Put up that motherfucking diesel joint again. All you Edenwald cats, like I said, I want that Edenwald. I want that Edenwald here. Choke. You say you know the niggas. Have a conversation with the niggas.
You say put that picture up again, a boy?
Yeah. Hold on. Actually, I love Mental X's comment. I'm gonna just have to read that backward. So hopefully it'll happen.
He said, if Unique commits suicide, some of the people on this live stream will be held responsible.
I've done worse for less.
Shout out to Commit Select, man.
Yeah.
Word.
Yeah.
He better not.
No women.
But the sad shit is he just might. All the crying and bitching he been doing behind the scenes. That's the sad part about it. Shit. And I'm not wishing it on him. I'm not the nigga. I don't wish death on nobody or prison. You feel me? But at the same token, the way that all the whining and the shit, if y'all only knew half the shit that's been going on the sideline, you know what I'm saying? You will really understand why that comment makes sense.
You can throw that back up there, Double O, because I really want to know the question.
Which one is it? Which one you want? You want the one on the shoulders, or you want the one with the name and paper?
The name and paper, sir.
Yes, sir.
But your fuck boy running his mouth.
What did he indicate and who did he indicate it to?
That's my question.
That's what I want to know. He said you know what I'm saying? We all know what they're saying right there. So if anybody's slow out there.
Hold on, wait a minute. They had your name up there, but not that person that's in the circle?
No. He only wants to show.
Hey, I got a nice one for you. Because the Big Show will tell you, I used to hang out with them, but you notice I ain't in none of the pictures, only but one. Why is that? Because I didn't want to be seen.
And I'm the one that introduced you, so you would think maybe if I'm trying to not do this bid, I might give up Juss and a few other people in the Polo grounds, and maybe some people from Harlem River, and maybe some people from Norfolk, maybe some people from Philly. But that didn't happen. Why didn't it happen? Because I didn't have a conversation with them people. You bitch, I had a conversation with you. Everybody, let's see what's going on. Yes. Up for the big.
And Big Show, his problem is that those guys that he wanted to sit down and have exclusives with, that's from Harlem, you know their names are. They all watching it. And if they ain't watching it, somebody in their camp is watching this. They gonna say, "Who is us? Who is these guys? Who is these usual suspects? Who are them?"
Let me ask you something, Mr. Smith.
People having exclusives lying in their face. That's not good.
Let me ask you something, Mr. Smith, again. I know you said this to me once before, but I need to ask you this. Why did he pull up on a three-wheeler talking about he's looking for Juss from building 1? I know you have to know. There has to be some reason that he made a video pulling up talking about he's looking for Juss from building 1. That's suspect.
First of all, I didn't have no knowledge that he even came looking for me until it was brought to the surface on your program. I don't have no knowledge. How I'm going to have knowledge of something? Because if he was looking for me, again, my sister lived there, and she would have gave me a courtesy and let me know, yo, this nigga's looking for you. No conversation in that. My sister lived in the building. In the area he was looking for me. And guess what? When I did come around there back a couple of days, and I was talking to a couple of guys from the entertainers tournament, Big Show, you know who they are. I don't want to throw their names out. You know who they are. I was asking them little questions about when was the tournament start and stuff of that nature. I was talking about positive stuff. And then one guy asked me, what was up with you, me, and this gentleman? He said, I thought y'all was family. I said, you saw my sister? That's what I said.
So if the niggas in the hood is talking about, if the niggas in the hood believe you family, why is you fucking with his broad? Ex-broad, 2 broads removed, 3 broad. Nigga, 4 broads removed this motherfucking 5 broads, because some of you motherfuckers go through them. That's removed. You gotta have a conversation about the 6th broad. Like, you ain't fucked that motherfucker in like 8 years, nigga.
That Gatorade is good, huh? That Gatorade is good, huh? Oh, that's the bitch.
Gatorade will make you cough. Really bad.
Yeah, especially when it's frost ice. Watching that.
Y'all got me fucked up. See, I'm in a hotel room. I can't set these bitches on fire, but I'm about to go down.
Man, you better put the goddamn jacuzzi on. That's what I do. Put the jacuzzi on, put a fucking thing at the door. You know what I'm saying?
Turn the light on, let it blow up. But yeah, man.
That shit suck up all that shit. You know what it is.
Listen,
smoke up in the sauna, man.
There's a lot of good shit here. There's a lot of good brothers here. Everybody's gone through their shit. Nobody's perfect. There's no fucking deviants here, unless the deviants we're talking about. Fire in the hole.
Fire in the hole.
Fire in the hole. For real. Fire in the hole. You know what I mean? And see, there's a certain cover, what you got to understand, is a certain these cats, these are the cats he's been motherfucking running his mouth to on the low. So now they're here like, really? That's what you're doing? He ain't going.
And it's going to run back to those individuals that he was having these exclusives with.
Yeah. Because you was telling a lot of real shit.
You disrespect Harlem, and then you went to go disrespect your own county. Have nothing to do with me. You basically put yourself on the line and said you talked to Born Divine's pops face to face. Not me. You said that had nothing to do with us.
Yeah, but that actually
and
might.
then the gentleman is pissed off, not at us.
To have a debate with your name because he lies. The debate requires two parties speaking the truth as they know it. Exactly, that's a debate. Speaking the truth as they know it. And see, you still buying into this shit. This is what's going to get you tore the fuck up because you really think, B, oh, you know what? Congratulations on being heard by Supreme Court or being accepted by Supreme Court Judge Alito. It's good. It's a good move. It's probably what got you some really good business because I know who you are. I know who you are. Now, like I said, this is not, mine isn't a terroristic threat. I'm in defense of my life because you done fucking went crazy. You done went a little too fucking far, bro. And here's the fucked up part. Don't you see I don't give a fuck?
And I'm just saying, not to cut you off, Big Show, looking for me, Double O, you listen to this? You went across state lines to look for me. I'm not in that state no more. I'm back where I belong. You came across the G-Dub Bridge to look for me.
When you ask that question, oh, he's just looking for people to co-sign this shit, B. That's why he wasn't mad at me for 26 years until he got home and we started hearing the rumblings. And I'm not hearing. No, fuck all that.
And my situation is longer, 3 decades.
Fuck all that. He's not going with that bullshit. And he just he's bouncing from motherfucker to motherfucker to try to co-sign. And the only motherfucker he can get really to co-sign, because everybody else that's co-signed don't know him. You don't.
Just we talking about. Well, we talking about Unique. You say everybody that co-signed don't know him? No,
Unique. Yeah, no, but I'm trying not to say this faggot's name. Excuse me for saying that word, but derogatory, and it's really, really, really meant to be because you've been hiding behind your sexuality and bullshit a long time, player. And I understand why you cabal of nasty niggas. All y'all running around, fuck boys, and not nobody knowing this. This is what's going on. A cabal of nasty niggas. Apparently. Because I'm sorry, you can't be a homosexual by yourself. It's just called masturbation.
A cabal of nasty niggas.
Big jacket for beats.
You can't be a homo by yourself, bro. That's called masturbation. You had somebody with you, bro.
My man just say he jacking for beats. That's the first time I heard that shit. Get up, man.
Yeah. This could turn into a roast session, but I really wanted this to be about the facts. That's why I really want that whole leading and whole. I'm asking the right questions, and that's all you got to do. Ask the right questions, B.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? You got a special name for your motherfucking asshole. When you white, do you just call Rosebud? Rosebud. Do you talk to your Rosebud every day?
Because I know that people always say that a person, they always say that people is an asshole, but I want to know what he is.
He's a
whole ass?
Yeah, he's Rosebud.
Is he a whole ass or asshole?
But real talk,
assholes are temporarily, but a whole ass is permanent.
Because he was trying to jump on your clout, Born. Because if Born would have co-signed him in New Jersey,
that would open up the door.
He's been all right. He's looking for people to co-sign him, bro. But when the people that's close to him don't co-sign him, nigga, until you can motherfucking interview the niggas in your own case, shut the fuck up.
Right?
The
movie.
Until you can interview the niggas in your own case, shut the fuck up.
The movie. Coming at a theater near you. Watch it now.
Watching that. It's Touch here. I'm from Harlem. Never seen this dude. What happened?
Oh, my bad. I didn't know you was reading that. Let me see. He talking about Mecca though.
It's Touch. I'm from Harlem. Never seen this dude on the block. Yeah, Touch. You'll never see him on the block. You just seen him driving up and down the street.
There you go.
That's it. And he stopped playing with them guns. He stopped playing with them things after Juss went away because he wasn't taking that chance again. Oh no, go back to what's her face. Because that's the old one, Sean Bowman. See, now, remember when we said you weren't bringing no old ones back? Now here come, you was the doorman. If he was really free, this would not be happening, Bear, and you know it.
What do you mean by that?
Oh, he say if he was really free, like if he didn't have an ankle bracelet on me, like he'd come see me? Does he mean it like that? Nigga, any gym, any country, any gym, any country, any county, any state, nigga, wherever. Nigga, I will sign anything. I relinquish my rights. If this nigga kills me, this is my fault. Anywhere. Anywhere, anytime. And bitch, I might even handicap myself. I might tie my own motherfucking hand behind my back, but I will beat shit. You know what? I can't even touch you. I might get one of them things them diseases that last forever. Because we used to, we used to share an apartment together, right? So
is he fully vaccinated?
So you share medicine cabinets, right? And you fully vaccinated? I never fuck behind you.
Did he get a shot?
Ask him. You ask him. Don't let it. Yeah, I was the doorman. Yeah, I was holding the door. You right.
You was called the doorman?
If he was really free, this would not be happening. Doorman. What do you mean? You've never known him to do a fucking thing to anyone. There's no violence in the fucking case. He doesn't have any. I'm violent, bitch.
Ooh, bear season.
And to take it a step further, if he was the man y'all said he was,
you wouldn't be talking about
connected some shit to that, and that man wouldn't have had a chance to get pardoned. If he did everything y'all said, if he the key and this and that and the other, then why wasn't he fingered as the kingpin in the enterprise or whatnot? He wouldn't be free now. There was no violence in the case, just as Mr. Stokes just said.
He got freed by a white man that nobody likes. But he was the same one that said he don't fuck with white people.
Say just for me shit.
Gave you, granted you your freedom.
Yeah.
That white man. Agent Orange.
Agent Orange.
Luke, yeah. Admiral Vitamin C, whatever you want to call this cat. He got you out, and he's white. You said if the thing on your bracelet, you might have went to Mar-a-Lago, out there chilling with him, talking about us, knowing you.
Like I said, love, T, it's all love. I remember we used to sit down in the fucking corner and just smoke. That was my man right there. T's my man. But I'm listen. You just trying to clear the air. All of them niggas that's just running around, I now want to see him do videos. Now I want to see him do videos with niggas from the hood. Because when he asking them questions, yo, we used to do this, we used to do that. How come you ain't doing that with none of the niggas that you was doing it with? Yeah, he loves Trump.
He said he loved Trump.
Double O.
I think that makes sense.
This is what
I guess I would too if he set me free. Shit.
Double O, but you just said you don't like white folks. You should have waited until Obama let you out.
Listen, Obama wouldn't let that motherfucker out.
So you don't like a white man, but the white man let you out. So that don't make any sense what you're saying.
He's okay with me.
Yeah. That's why he went to Mar-a-Lago.
When he say, I was a little guy, both of them had neat balls in their hands. On God. Oh. Who is this? Y'all must know this cat. Or is this a woman or is this a man?
I don't know.
Are you a woman or a man, Sean Bowman?
I was a little guy.
Oh, yeah, right. Okay, my bad. Yo, I was a little guy, and both of them had Nick's balls in their hands. Oh, on God. That's what he just said, man. So y'all know this cat then, huh?
Nah. I don't know who the fuck he is because I never didn't have
you heard what he said. You heard what he said. He was a little boy and whatnot. So he must have diaper rash. He doesn't know us.
Let me ask you something. Where did Ayo? Alright, where that come from?
Eddie's ass coming from the back of Colonial, deep in the back of the fucking Colonial. So the only way you could easily know he was coming or anybody was coming from Colonial, you would yell all the way up to 155th Street. Ayo! And then somebody will respond, all right. And that's where you knew your people was at.
Oh. So he talking about Dougie Fresh. That's why I said, how can you steal something from a nigga that stole something from somebody else? Everybody talking about Dougie Fresh stole that shit from Unique and this and that and the other blase spleen.
Hold on, because the shit kind of happened in my house. Because what happened is the bullshit. Okay. The nigga Ron G goes riding up 8th Ave. We all sitting out in front of the fucking store. The nigga Ron G goes up 8th Ave, and all you hear in Ron G's, I think he had a Caravan or some shit, was, hey, yo, all right, you literally hear the shit. Because Ron had made the track for Doug, and I guess he was feeling that shit because he's on his way back uptown. So he riding past Mecca Audio with this shit playing.
This nigga say we made the track. He said he used to rap for Unique, and they made the track.
How little was you, guy? What do you mean we made the track? Me and DL. DL, nigga, you better ask DL about me. I'm the one that put DL down with that whole shit. You see how these niggas is coming out now? You see how these niggas is coming out now? I used to rap for DL, so you know who I am. You ever smoke with me?
Or me?
You say, oh, that's a lie. So you telling me that the nigga, he just told the story about the nigga saying, hey, yo, and the people like, all right, that's how you know you're forward. You saying that's a lie?
How you know it's a lie? You hung out with us?
Yeah, you just said you was a little nigga.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. That used to rap for Unique. What was you rapping?
Yeah.
What was you rapping? Apparently he was
rapping paper.
So what was you rapping, young boy?
He was rapping Phillies.
Peace, Miss Brown.
What was you rapping? See, now they done brought, because when I said they don't have nobody from the old show, then he went and picked up somebody from the old show, Sean Bowman. What are you, Sean? You was a little guy rapping for Unique. How? We did not.
We didn't see that.
No, all we had, listen, all we had was.
There was auditions? We had auditions? We had auditions, huh?
No, you say, yeah, I hung out, oh.
Where? I just want to know, Sean, where did you, and you know what, Sean, if you really are who you say you are, you just use your street name. Because I don't know who Sean Bowman is.
Unless you Bowen.
Oh, wait a minute. Is that Sha?
Is it?
Sha, is that you?
Don't say that, man.
Is that Harlem River Sha?
Harlem River? Is it?
Newark TV. No, I'm not letting the trolls spin the narrative. We creating the spirit of debate. I'm gonna put him back up. He said, I'm on a commercial of Ayo, all right. Ayo, right commercial. What? I'm on a commercial of the Ayo, right commercial.
But are you Sha? Is this little Sha?
Is it? Another, don't tell me it's another person that's supposed to be once You hide behind the name. You got our names, but you hide.
Got you down with that fucking Mecca shit and got you in there fucking because come on, Shy. You know you don't know these niggas.
T Black says he from 8th Ave. Harlem River.
He say, yeah, that's what he say is, I think it's Shy. You know who I'm talking about, T.
He said Lil Mo or Shy.
Exactly. So that's probably Mo. Because Shy couldn't say that. See what I mean? Oh, we know these niggas.
Right. Mm-hmm. And them my Mo from the back of Colonial, right?
It's either Mo from the back of Colonial or
right,
Shy.
In the back. Yeah, all right.
Yeah, so little Mo, you don't remember back in the day yelling, hey, oh, all right, so niggas can find you? Stop it. Yo, Bear, when I was little, you and him had neek balls in their hands.
You sound funny reading that shit, dog. That's all.
Yeah, that's it. You got me with that one because I really read that shit with my mouth.
Oh.
He said you, so he must be me and him.
Hey, all right, dog. My bad.
Yeah.
I'm gonna give my mom shit for that word, for that statement.
Me too, man. I'm high, man. He say, yo, I was down. They was Mr. Belvedere. So what you trying to say, man? They worked for him? What are you trying to say, homeboy? They was Mr. Belvedere, the doorman. Okay, so what narrative are you creating? See, I'm starting to agree with Mr. Who was that? Newark and the TV, Newarkanda TV. Shit. I'm starting to agree with them. You trying to spin a narrative here, sir. What are you trying to say? So you was a rapper. What was your role? Why would you have been so much around them?
What deal did you sign?
Rooftop Records?
No. We already that's family too. They ain't happening. Huh? That we all know that's family too. That ain't happening.
Yeah, I know. He was the one that was giving out the contracts and records.
Yeah, he's all right. But listen, B. I don't know. I got work. I got shit to do in the morning, bro. And this keep asking questions. I'm gonna ride till the wheels fall off. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it.
Oh, hold on, wait a minute. So you know all OFO. You know OFO. If you say you 151 at 8th Ave, you know OFO.
Right, and the crew are OFO.
Exactly.
We know them, but we want to know if you know them.
Yeah.
Because now you open up a can of worms. You open up a can of worms, man.
151. Where your OFO people at? Hold on. How about this? If you OFO, Doo-Wop had Unique under pressure.
I don't know about that.
I don't know about that.
I don't know about that.
He might not have told it. We don't know what kind of pressure either. But
well, you don't want to put no words in that man's mouth. We don't know.
Tell that story. Because apparently it's a story that Wayne doesn't want heard.
Yeah.
Because I remember when Doo-Wop used to come in and make tapes.
No, that's it.
The first floor. I remember when Doo-Wop, SNS, shit, everybody came in to make tapes.
Yeah, Star Child.
Capri. Sabotage. God bless the dead. What's my?
Oh, Sosky, right?
Sosky, yeah. Yeah. Oh, hold on. There's two. Tell that story. You're right, Betty Mac. Tell the story about motherfuckers putting them under pressure. Let me get my money. And the only reason he wouldn't tell another nigga is because he don't want another nigga to know that somebody's putting pressure on him.
Right. Remember how they used to come to us when he had to pay the damage and want to know where he was at, and never came to. He never told us about him doing something behind our back, and then later they'll come to us like, "Yo, where's our money? I mean, yo, I'm looking for what happened. Yo, you supposed to give me some money and all that. We ain't know nothing about it. We was like at the tail end of it."
Actually, Miss Mac, I think I know what you're talking about on that one. From the Hill, yes,
that's right.
From the Hill. Because that was, remember what I said before? You ain't want nobody to know you're a whole lot of Jamaican because you don't want them boys to come down around the corner?
Yeah, man.
You hear anything, if you know anything about New York, motherfucker, oh, you know 45th Street on that hill was, nigga, there was more Jamaicans on there than in Jamaica, B. I don't go fly.
Y'all know a Trav or a Gabe Jackson?
Yeah, that was Allen Records up there.
Who? Travis
or Gabe Jackson. They in my green room trying to get in. I ain't letting nobody in. They supposed to be here though. But I figured they may have been associated with y'all. I would ask before I boot them.
Fuck it. I mean, shit. Let them in. See what they got to say. I know a Trav, but
depends. Because you know people always using other people's names and stuff.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Yo, what's up, guys?
Yeah, see, that's why you don't just let motherfuckers on.
All my ops play 2K. They drive hoopties. Them niggas Timbs and shoes and.
Wow. Wow.
That's what I was trying to say. You feel me?
Wow.
Yeah.
Hoopty? Wow. Hoopty.
Doing anything you can just so you can't hurt. Yeah, that wasn't strange at all. Doing everything in your power. Oh, shit. Did you see this? Look at the screen.
What do you see?
You don't see the thing saying bitch, 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 bitch over Juss' face?
Over his face?
Yeah. Hey, yo.
No.
You got me fucked up. I'm about to take a picture of this shit. You got me fucked up. What the fuck? Listen.
Tap in and tap back out, Juss.
All right. No problem. You said come out and come back in?
Yes, sir.
Hold on. Just don't do it yet because. Hold on. Travis knows Scott. I'm trying to get a picture of this shit. What the fuck? There it is. Hold on.
Does anyone else see it in the crowd? Does anybody see something over the screen in the crowd?
Sound like frustration, man. Wow.
Fam high as hell. He said laugh my ass off. Do anybody else see it? Black Magic says no.
Listen,
that's all we care about. Don't nobody else see it in the broadcast? Then it's I see what you talking about backstage. I don't know how the fuck. I'm trying to boot the motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Well, they booted from the stream. They backstage though, writing in the private chat. So I don't know how that made it to your screen.
Exactly. That's what I'm talking about. That media attorney you got.
Trying to fuck my broadcast up.
If you just look at what I just emailed, what I just text you, you can see it over his. I'm dead ass. I ain't high yet because I still got these motherfuckers right here. I ain't smoked yet. Y'all got me fucked up. I'm too sober.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Can you still see something over his face?
Yep. And he just started again. How do y'all not see that? Because he's trying to get him off of the screen. Wow.
He said, I see it.
Yeah, okay, Black Gang, you see it? I'm not tripping, right? That's how you trying to assassinate that man's character over there.
Okay.
Wow.
That's interesting. I don't know how they did that shit. That's why I shouldn't let them motherfuckers in, man.
It's all right, they in.
Let me see something. Let me see something.
This nigga's going too far.
It's all right.
No, I got something for him right now, though. Let me see something. No. Let's see if it stopped. Is it still going?
No.
Wow.
Good non say those were viruses. Word. He say, oh, I see it. He say malware. I just booted them from my broadcast studio though. So if they still doing something, they some bad motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? Sean Bowman, fuck you. I think you one of them motherfuckers just put a virus on my shit. Now you blocked. I'm blocking your ass too, because I don't trust none of you motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? I don't trust none of you motherfuckers. All y'all getting blocked.
Oh, wow.
The games people play, huh? So they don't find out that you've taken shit in the ass, huh, nigga? This is how I know it's true. Because the more you're fighting, this is how I know it's true. Because you don't want this to come out at all. You trying to discredit everybody at their word. But here's the fucked up part. When a nigga tell you go fuck yourself, what you gonna do then? What you gonna do then? You got niggas in chat rooms. You got motherfuckers making phone calls. I don't have nobody making phone calls. I don't have the capability to be in the chat rooms and fucking shit up. All I got to do is use a fucked up ass term, because I don't like this term. You know, tell my truth. That's where we at now.
Does anybody see anything across the screen? Mr. Stokes, do you still see something? Because
No,
somebody's in the chat saying they still see it. Do you see what it say? Oh.
No, actually, I don't see it anymore.
Yeah, I don't see anything in my green room either. So I don't know what you're seeing. If your screen may be stuck. Yeah, they tried to throw a wrench in the game, but this is what I'm gonna do for their wrench. This is what I'm gonna do for their wrench. That's why I kept this shit low. Hey, Unique, fuck you and your whole ass posse. Dig this. Now, I know that it's a great possibility that the nigga that just tried to hack my show is gonna smut daddy out, in the words of Unique, after the broadcast and whatnot. But you tell your whole ass pirates to stay the fuck away from this broadcast, man. That's what I mean when I tell y'all they resorting to drastic measures in order to get shit done. You know what I'm saying? In order to throw a monkey wrench in the game. This is what you gotta do. The truth hurt like a motherfucker, man. Say it again, Ms. McBride. So childish. You don't be able to live that down. You did that, and I got certification that you sent it to other women. Not only have you sent it to Miss McBride, you've sent it to other women. So you like it in the room. You know what I'm saying? It ain't my fault you was in prison doing the butt. Nigga, who does the butt in jail?
Are you telling me there are more receipts?
Man, he sent that. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I told you women have contacted me and told me, listen, I'm going to be honest with you. I've gotten the same text that she got. I've gotten that same exact text. Now we gonna cap. Since y'all sending niggas to blow in the screen and all that shit, we gonna cap. Nah, and ain't no capping what I'm saying. It's all facts. I can send you receipts after the show, Mr. Stokes. I'm not bullshit. I got those women saying I got those exact same emails. You know what I'm saying? What type of nigga be in prison doing the butt?
To a cat who can't read and write and email and use core all this other shit, and there's more? Wait, there's more. Are you? Oh, you know what?
No cap.
I thought, you know what? I'm not even gonna say that in doing the butt.
Not the one that wink, but the one that stink. Goddamn right, he's in there doing the butt.
Hey Betty, hey Miss Mac, he called a motherfucker Rosebud. He got a personal name for this shit.
Smut daddy.
That nigga is gangsta-licious. Right, smut daddy.
Yo, see that gangsta-licious story?
Or smut diddy.
That's playing out with them eating up in Edenwald. That's playing out. We don't want nobody to know we loving the crew.
Oh shit. Oh shit.
Now I understand why certain people got omitted from certain circles.
Yeah, I think he just like booty. Big pimpin' pie. I think he like booty. Some people just like booty, but if you like booty and you in prison with amongst men, there's something wrong with you. You know what I'm saying? It's not necessarily something wrong with you, but there's something wrong with that picture, at least.
Yeah, it's like almost I can remember to this day the look on that motherfucker's face when he said that shit. And I was like, that has to be the craziest motherfucking shit I've ever heard in my life. But I understand why. You wasn't missing nothing. The first thing a motherfucker think of when he's like, 10 years, nigga, I'm not gonna get no pussy for 10 years. That's what you do. That's what the fuck I did. Shit. You got to turn that shit into a monastery. Nigga, you better read some books like you do push-ups. Don't do your bid on them board games. Don't do your bid on TVs and episodes. You got to treat that shit like a monastery.
Wow. I'm not going to say that out loud. But I pinned it. Just because somebody told me, a woman actually told me behind the scenes that she was glad Miss McBride took the screen because it's a scary situation when you dealing with dudes like that or whatnot, because you never know what you could wound up with in the end. So as I said before, I'm not going to say that out loud because I do not wish that on anyone. But especially that, you know what I'm saying? So them girls are too embarrassed to speak on it. Rude girl don't support Betty Boy. Them if I did.
Yeah.
Let me see.
Rockabye, baby.
Rockabye, baby. Word up, Miss McBride. Say ask Bear, he know.
I'm not fucking HIV positive. I got on my business.
What'd you say?
No.
What's that?
I actually, yeah. See, like I said, booty is more important than chicken booty. I'm gonna stop reading this shit when you put it up. I'm gonna give myself a pause, a 5-second motherfucking joint, and then I'm gonna come back. But you not.
You gotta slow down. You gotta slow down, bro.
I'm sorry, bro. Yeah, I'm new. I'm an old man technology too, B. But Captain Crunch is dead.
Man, I'm crying, man. Hold on, man. Shit, I'm crying.
Good one.
and listen. Listen, the fact that Mr. God isn't the only one, apparently this is what you do. So I just want everybody just to remember this mark. I don't know where it is. Maybe 2 hours, 53 minutes. It's a straight conversation. Bruh. You have a better story if you told the truth, bruh. And all the niggas that you've left on the sidelines and who's tried to support you and who've done bids for you and who's gotten your brother back, you know what I'm saying? Things like that. And I didn't get him back because he was your brother. I got him back because he was my boy. That was my nigga. That was my dude.
Salute.
Salute. Rest in peace, P.
That's right.
That's why I did that. You showed up the next day talking about where the fucking money at. Nigga, we split the money. Nigga, fuck you. But you know what?
Wait. I can't allow you to move past that just like that.
Right.
What? So what? Did he cough up some money? And he wanted to know what happened to it, is what you're saying? And y'all split the money?
All right.
Because you got him back the hard way?
This how it went down. Well, when we got down there, we basically put the work out, right? So we was getting money back for the work. So we had the money. We didn't know he was gone like that. We were just doing what we would normally do. He could have been anywhere. Then when we get word back that this happened, well, we got money because it's right here. Let's go get this nigga. Fuck that. Let's go. And we did. And then when we came back, and then the next day when the nigga showed up with the, yo, what happened in the whole, where the money at? They got the ransom, nigga.
So, wait. He came the next day? He didn't come immediately when his brother came back and shit? Like, I'm pretty sure the nigga made a call like, hey, bro, or what the fuck, y'all got him? He didn't come back as soon as y'all got him. He came the next day. Like, oh, fucking, huh?
Yes. And didn't drive.
So that shows you the lack of care that he had for not only his brother, but you. Because shit, like I said before, man, I'm going to get my brother. Barry ain't going to have to go get him. If we crew and they kidnap my blood, my flesh, he ain't going to have to go get it. Just like they didn't have to tell him what to do. They just went and did that shit. So you can cut that doorman shit out, Mr. Bowman, because your boss wasn't even man enough to go get his fucking blood brother back. And that speaks volumes to me about an individual. You know what I'm saying? He must care more about money and his ego persona even than his own flesh and blood, right? That's the way that reads. And then come in the next day asking where the money at. What?
That shit was that shit was actually hilarious. Because the shit wound up being short, so where's the money at? Where the money at? The motherfucking because they got this nigga that the fucking money went with this. Get the fuck out of here. And I'm gonna promise you, the only reason I didn't go to jail that night is because I had your co-conspirator. I had apparently confidential informant number 2 or 4 in the car with me and didn't know it. Because the way it jumped off on, we all should have fucking went to jail. But the reason why I swear that I got away is because he was in the car with me.
Mm-hmm.
It was me, him, and Pete. And then the other fucked up thing is your pussy ass don't even know the repercussions for that shit. What did you do about that shit? What did you do about the nigga that cut your face in prison? And what did you do about the niggas that took your own fucking blood, flesh and blood? What did you do about that?
Y'all think about that shit. Don't let that go over your head.
I know what I did about it. What the fuck did you do about it?
Mr. Stokes, did you catch any buck 50s in jail?
No, I'm just as pretty as the day I was motherfucking. I came out my mama womb.
I did that. I just had to check.
No. It wasn't in no PC protective custody. Matter of fact, Alan Wood, Fat Keith was up there too. Oh, none of that. See, everybody want to talk. They don't know that the reason I got pulled off the compound in Philly is because I had the Philly case. That's why I got pulled off the compound, because I had the body. I got to go deal with that. I got to go to court for that. He did absolutely nada. Nada. And that's why I keep telling you,
nada, senorita.
You collateral niggas, get out the way.
Because I tried to stay out the way. He wouldn't let me. He's mad because he wasn't down on the loop and y'all slid it. Now he knows how it feels when you ain't give me mine, and he was mad because y'all ain't give him his.
He did, I heard. What'd he do, T Black 155? You said he did, I heard. What'd he do? I'd like to be informed. I like information. That's one thing about me. I'll process information pretty fast. You know what I'm saying?
This is interesting. I like to know.
Somebody made a donation too, so let me get them up there. Shout out to you, South Bronx guy. He says salute. Oh, salute to you, man. And as you know, one supporter is worth 1,000 subscribers, and you, sir, are worth 1,000 subscribers with that support, man. Shout out to you, for real. Say Unique loves the Greek. I'm gonna start reading them for you because I ain't gonna make you read them like that. Shit, that
I'm done. All I want is now I'm waiting for his cellies to come pop up. Now I'm waiting for the cellies to come pop up. Got a fucking
yeah, if anybody has intimate knowledge of Unique Mecca Audio's Rosebud during his 26 years of incarceration, email me at upfordebatetv1. Don't email, I don't want the documents because I've already seen some of those and everything, you know, not yet at least. But you can email me and we can talk about what's going on.
Because them cheerleaders.
Queen of Smut in the house. The Queen of Smut.
Miss McBride, Queen of the Smut. I'm feeling that. Queen of Smut. Yes. Yeah. You actually, yes. You are, yes. Fuck all that. Wow.
I gotta put that support back across the screen, man, because I really respect that. That's respect. For real, because I ain't even seen that name around like that. Sure, I've seen it before, but it ain't a constant, so I respect that.
Oh no, he's getting good. He's getting good footage right now. That's what's happening. He's getting a very interesting show right now. That's what's really happening.
Look, that's right.
He getting a real show. It's open, like because this any South Bronx guy should know. We don't do shit like y'all don't do shit like that.
Right. Miss McBride says, "What man wants his ass cheek spread? What wants his ass cheek spreaded? Oh my God, what? What man? Why his ass cheek?" You know what? I'm mad I even read that shit twice. You know what I'm saying, Miss McBride? No disrespect.
It's a damn thing, bro. I want all of these gangster cats uptown in the Bronx. I want all of these gangster cats when you're doing an interview for him, when you're doing an interview, look at this mother. It's not real. That's that nigga when we was in the bean, and you was like, yo, we seen that motherfucker doing some freaky shit. You was getting all the bitches. You might have been getting all the Not.
That ain't right, but y'all right. But y'all right. That's fucked up. You know what I'm saying?
And hold up. And I'm gonna go one step further. I suggest you all go get checked. You need it.
Get your shot, man.
Or shots.
Word. Because my golden cocker spaniel got his all 6 shots. He got his rebellion and distemper and heartworm and all that. Yeah.
Denim still hanging out with you?
Yeah, Denim hanging out. But he's sleeping now.
Okay.
See, y'all niggas boring. Just he's snoring and shit.
You know what? See, you almost got me again. I was saying that.
That's why I didn't say that. I ain't about to say that.
Y'all funny.
How you make a booty fifi?
Say nobody says Unique wasn't a kingpin. So what's your point?
I don't know that. That point must be going somewhere with them guys. I don't know.
My point is he's a lying fuckboy, okay? Who takes dick and gives dick. That's what the point is. See, now you want to know what the point is? Truck.
Kingpin.
Fact.
The pin.
See, Truck, facts. And if O goes back to that little joint, if you ever did time, Truck, you know, even if there's some down low niggas in there doing some cabal nasty shit, all right? They not writing home to tell a female to write them back that they want to get fucked. Co-sign, justify that shit, you cheerleading fucks.
Agreed.
That's what the problem is, Chuck.
He's sending this to multiple women too. You know what I'm saying? So I wonder if what is he gonna tell y'all? He couldn't read and write. Somebody else was writing the shit for him. So what were you narrating the shit then, and they was typing it for you, or what? How did that go?
Yeah, I'm trying to get fucking tonight, Shay. So why was
Because listen though, if somebody was narrating for you, they was narrating your real life. If you let somebody write that for you, if your celly wrote that for you, he was writing what was going on at night. That's crazy. You know what I'm saying? Straight up.
I don't know how else to put this shit.
Put what?
All them yard that was locked up with him, all them yard boys that's locked up with him. You see that anti-man, that Batman there?
Oh.
Yeah. See, that's why he didn't hang out with y'all when he was locked up. He didn't hang out with no Jamaicans when he was locked up, nigga. That's actually all I hung out with fucking Islanders. I ain't had to deal with that dumb shit. But you on the yard sharing your strength with the next motherfucker.
Nick said sharing your strength.
I really do understand why you wanted to fucking go to jail. So fucking, I understand it now. You wasn't missing nothing, B. You had been in jail off and on your whole fucking life. Let's have that conversation. That's why that 3-year run means so much to you right now, bruh. And you're trying to live your whole life on it. You went from Waynesworth, Marcellus Hall, or Waney when you came home, knowledge of self, to unique, went away. Miss T writes a book. Now your unique Mecca audio hall. Now that you've written a book, I guess it will be inside unique Mecca hall. I have no idea what your homoerotic book is, but I will buy it for my gay friends. In apology for me saying the F word, I will buy it for all my gay friends. Just threw up in my eyes. Yeah. That's why, yeah. That's what this is all about. Lying on people and lying on good people. People who have helped you. That's what the fuck this is about. And if anybody got a problem with that, then y'all got a problem with good people doing shit for fucked up people. Because that's all this is about. This ain't about, oh, the nigga owed me money, or the nigga this, or the nigga that, or the nigga the third. No. Once I removed myself from the situation, then you had this brother over here. Never did nothing to nobody. Everybody know him as cool, brother. Y'all can't even talk shit about him. Can't. Because a motherfucker came home that you did all of this shit for. That is the reason. That's the reason you don't do. No, sorry. That's the reason you don't do shit for niggas. When your mama told you all your friends ain't your friends, and that's the reason. That Waynesworth Hall is the reason you don't do shit for niggas. But see, the support system is why. Because we love our family.
Salute.
Let me see a conclusion that I drew, observation rather. You said, Mr. Smith, earlier that there was a conversation between you and he about the pistol. Mr. Stokes, you said a few days ago and today as well that there was a conversation between you and he at the jail or whatnot. So am I to understand that I guess a lot of this shit was for all intents and purposes set up? You know what I'm saying? Because you said he told you what? Go ahead, do what you're gonna do. Don't hurt me. I ain't saying nothing. And this and that and the other. And you said he told you, if you do this for me, I'll take care of your folks. And in the end, y'all both wound up getting fucked over by the circumstances of the situations y'all was placed in, right or wrong.
I would agree with that.
That is correct.
Okay, and as far as the Mr. Smith, as far as the your counterpart goes or whatnot, I want to ask you, if you were never married, or why does she have your last name?
That last name has to do, if I'm not mistaken, has to do with her deceased father. He has the same last name as mine. We ain't related.
Okay. Okay, because, you know, that was something after you took the screen the first time, that was something I saw in the comments when you said that you had never said, I never said I do, and this and that and the other. Everybody was commenting like, oh, she got the same last name, and this and that and the other. So I'm glad you just cleared that up, at least for the folks that did want to know.
And that's her father's last name. God rest his soul. Good man.
Yeah, but that's still the woman you was with for 6 years and wound up fucking off with your motherfucking
Fuck you, man. Man, I don't give a fuck you.
Fuck that, yeah.
Fuck that shit.
So, yes, because all you cheerlead niggas ain't got no bitch. I'm sorry. All you cheerlead niggas ain't got no broad. You don't.
You're wrong. They got broads.
They got broads?
They just don't have, the broads just don't have no titties.
Hey, some joints stay do. Now, some joints, the motherfucker be taking their hormones and shit, be having Kool-Aid wrapped around their lips and shit.
Captain Crunch.
Tank tops tied up. Y'all have seen
it. Listen, man. Listen, man, it's the only homo I know is homogenized milk. That's the only homo I know. It's pasteurized too.
Yeah, he out there.
No disrespect to nobody that plays on the other side of the fence. That ain't what we doing. That ain't how we do it.
I don't know what they doing on the other side of the fence. I stay out the way. I'm over here. I don't know what's over there. I ain't got nothing to do with that.
That's what I'm saying. I completely understand.
I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what they do over there. I can tell you what I'm doing right here. I don't know what they're doing over there. I don't know.
So if you could go back to that day when you told them you would take that case, would you do it again?
Nah.
At that point in your mind, when you was a young man and y'all discussed doing what y'all doing and you took the circumstances, did you have a strong, like, no homo, no disrespect to the homo? Well, I'm gonna say, did you have a strong kinship for him? I ain't gonna say love, respect even. That's why you did that, or was it just about the money? Okay, he's gonna take care of my folk. While I'm gone, I'll do this little bit. It ain't shit.
I took it like me, Big Show, and him. We were family, meaning like we were unite brothers. Like we look out for one another. Far as me and him is, because me and Big Show is concerned, we didn't break the code. He broke the code. He broke away from us and wanted to get around a new set of brothers and all that and shit. And that's where the problem. That's where the problem started. He was just basically being selfish. And now he's the one that's saying that he's God, and I'm saying I'm the higher power. He basically pulling a tantrum because he want our friendship, and you messed up on that. You saying that you ain't mad, but you ain't apologizing neither. So you want to keep on with the videos throwing shots at us.
I'm sorry, Juss. You say you ain't mad, but you ain't apologizing either.
Correct. I didn't do nothing.
It's like, I'm not mad at Bear, but you ain't apologized either. Ha!
You know what, man? I apologize. I mean, to you.
Fuck that shit. Yeah, these niggas is yeah.
What you got to apologize for?
This is the shit he's going out. This is the shit.
You got nothing to apologize for.
Nah, I'm just saying in terms of courtesy. Big Show know what I'm talking about. You know, it's a joke. It's a joke. Like he said, he apologized for me. I mean, introducing the man and all that. We just throwing it back. It's It's a little upbeat joke.
Because back in the day, guess what they would have done to me for introducing you to a piece of shit like that?
Oh yeah, I'd have got beat up.
No, they left me sneaking in the Hudson for. Well, how does anybody know this piece of shit?
They'd have tied me up under the bridge. They'd have tied me up under the bridge.
Yeah, right.
Forget about Neville. That's the water.
Yeah, back in the day.
Yeah.
Because because I'm still trying to hear. I'm still waiting to hear somebody who says, "Yo, Bill, you're wrong. That nigga did this, and this for me." Anybody. Your own. I know we're not doing women and children, but your fucking kids can't even defend you.
Maybe his kids' friends is watching this.
You see, everybody. Yes, J-Lo.
Yeah.
I can't. It's taking advantage of people. That's it.
Yeah.
That have your best interests at heart. I mean, there's a difference if you fuck up. If me and O have a falling out because some have, and you got to be man enough to have that. You can't have that conversation.
I mean, even crackheads when they wind up becoming clean, when they wrong, and they sit around a circle
to make amends.
Yeah.
You know what? Oh, you use the word apology. That bitch nigga needs to make amends.
Big time.
He don't need a fucking apology as his words, and that wouldn't happen either. But it's really an amends because there's a whole lot of people.
And if he wants to make amends with us, he's going to make amends with us the same spot that he was parked at looking for me.
Ha! Yeah. Ha! Talk about I don't owe you shit.
Right. Put it right out there and put the bike right on the middle of the yellow line. That means between Polo Grounds and Rucker Park. How about that? So if a game is playing and whatnot, people on the side, everybody get to hear it. Even Willie Burgers.
Wait a minute.
Shout out to Willie Burgers.
What's the record? The Rucker's the 8th?
Nah, it's the 14th, man. It's the mob. Spoke to Gusto, man. I mean, 2 weeks ago, man. He told me it's the 14th, man. Tournament starts on the 14th.
Oh, I know. Oh, I realized that. Okay, and spoke to Gusto.
No, he told me, and that's what I'm telling you.
Oh, okay. I know.
You on time. Yeah.
Okay.
Everybody in place. You hear it. Down to this. Oh, we got a whistle. Yeah, you're gonna hear all of the whistle blowing. Yeah, you're gonna get that. You know how it. You know how Rucker.
Oh, ask Unique how we lost the Rucker.
Oh, you know that. You know about that.
Them niggas wasn't letting you. Them motherfuckers were. You thought you was motherfucking. Them niggas was like, get the fuck out of here, nigga. How we lose the Rucker? We gonna get a team in the Rucker. Yeah. How did that happen, Juss?
All I can say is that it happened. I just looked at you.
Who? Yeah, and your coach. Yeah, your coach.
And you looked at me.
Your coach can't even close his mouth.
Yeah.
Yuck mouth ass nigga. And that's another nigga I'm gonna beat up every fucking time I see him.
I'm gonna beat up every fucking time I see him now.
Oh no, literally. He knows.
He's already beat up, man.
We've had 3 encounters already. Man. Every time I see him, we've had 3 encounters. Every time I see him, it's on. I don't give a fuck where you are. If I'm in my car, there was a time I'm in my car, I'm at the light, I stop, put that bitch in park. No, I don't give a fuck.
Yo, that is wild. I just looked at that picture you saw. I don't mean to interrupt you. That is wild, man. That's what they were seeing, huh?
Yes.
In the background.
Yes.
I get that shit again.
Over your man's face that took a body for you because you don't want to hear him talk that you motherfucking is a slut ass nigga. That nigga, you know what? The nigga's a slut. That's what he is. He's a slut.
That shit corny as hell, man.
Mm-hmm.
Tantrums rule, man.
Let me see if I can get that shit a little clearer in there. That's what they were seeing right there.
Oh, well.
That's crazy, man. Sideways. Wow.
First and 10 at the 20, huh?
All right, guys. Well, I'm losing a little power right here, man. If y'all got anything else y'all need to say, get off y'all chest tonight. At least I welcome either one of you guys back whenever you like to come back together or apart. But I say we got about a good 20 minutes left or whatnot in this broadcast, man. If y'all need to say anything or get anything else off your chest.
Big Show? Me? I'll go first. I just simply like to thank everybody, like taking the time out, asking the questions, about the situation. Those that threw, they cheap shots, I ain't mad. I'm mad at them. I understand where they're coming from. If they like poison, then hey, keep on drinking it. All I know is I'm not throwing it out there, but I know it's Gay Pride Month. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
He said it's Gay Pride Month.
I'm going to take a shower right now by myself and put on the Village People Macho Man nonstop. Put the remix on. My body, yeah, I'm all that. But all jokes aside, ladies, what you heard and the little allegation that Double O had to present and whatnot, I appreciate he answered the questions. I didn't shy away, I said I don't hide, and I say my grounds and answer the question. Some I knew, but it was certain parts it was surprising. But at the end of the day, secrets was revealed, and cleared my innocence. I hope it cleared yours. Thank you.
Respect too. Let me say respect to you for being man enough to stand in those allegations, because I've had people come on and it went left, and that just makes it seem like somebody's guilty. Whenever it goes left and people start name calling and this and that and the other, that puts the air of guilt in the air. And I didn't get that from you because you stood tall in what happened, not what you believe, but what happened to you.
Like I said before, when you first met me on the scene, I said to you, I've been quiet for over 3 decades. I kept my mouth shut. I bothered no one, didn't bother him, didn't bother her, didn't do all these things. But when you made me wake up, when you said that you had something of mine, it's not, as the ladies know, nothing ain't mine. We're not married. And even if we were married and when she would choose to move on to him, it's not out of my control. I can't stop her. If she wanted to go, then she go. But it was no form in any shape or form was domestic violence on my part. So go ahead and run with that order of protection. And technically it's basically expired. But if she want to run around and play with that and then secretly tell people like, oh, here's some information, but don't let so-and-so know that I gave it to you. See, if you got to do all that, you got something to hide. The lies you already gave yourself up once she said that to you. That was guilt right there. It just had to be expanded. That's all. No problem.
I don't know who sent the email. The email was anonymous. I just would like people to know that he's assuming that whomever sent the email, I don't know who sent the email. It's anonymous. So I just had to put that out there.
Even though all right, but I'm saying it ain't no assuming to me, because the only person that went, as you know, in court that would only have that paper is me and the other person. So which means
maybe her daughter,
nobody from
maybe some of the flunkies that they sending in here too might have the paperwork as well. That's why I said it's anonymous. I don't know who sent it to me.
No, what I'm saying is that in court, if me and you had a beef or whatever situation is, I would have a sheet, you would have a sheet of the same thing and whatnot. I stay away from you, you stay away from me, and that's it. Now, if you choose to give it to somebody else or whatever, and somebody send anonymous, it was on your end. Because I didn't give you, nothing about no order of protection on my end, but I could tell you, yeah, that did happen. And it was dismissed. That's why I went on with my life. Remember, this is the young lady that shattered my dreams. And I still got, and whatever you stopped me from getting, listening to him and his teachings, I still got it. So that letting them know you cannot stop me. You can't stop a good man. Y'all just assassinating a good man's character because y'all already know that your characters is already in collateral damage mode. Let them go on, continue. I'm building up 3 or 4 more videos and her still running and hiding. I don't have, all right, that little thing that was just me, that's nothing. But you had a woman got on the screen and you got into her business and she barking on you, disrespecting you, throwing out there how you look. Because I know how I look. Take a good look. Get a real good look.
Respect to you, man. Mr. Stowe. Respect OG. That's my OG across the screen. Let me say respect to my OG, Mr. Love, that's across the screen or whatnot. But Mr. Stokes, it's your turn.
Bro, I'm just here because for one, your platform was asking questions and they were sent to me. Like, yo, at least somebody's asking questions, and I truly believe that ultimately you would get to the right question. Fuckboy put himself out on Front Street when he lied to Born, lied on Born, and exposed that part of his personality. I've never said we've had, like when I use the word we've had our conversation, because I really needed to know what the fuck was we gonna do. You know what I mean? He denies that, but apparently he has those conversations with other people in his lifetime that I'm not aware of, but he shits on them also. And cats that know, you know, I got, well, I believe I have big shoulders, so I can carry a lot of shit. So I've been carrying a little shit for a long time. But when you called me a lie and called me out my name, when you went to my fucking brother's house, because right now my brother is like, fuck you, nigga. So, and everybody around my way knows when you went to my brother's house and told that nigga a lie, my brother never said nothing to me because he knew the truth. But when you came back 3 days later, anybody knows my brother be like, you just told me. All right. And that's when he told me. And I was like, this fuckboy's still out here doing this shit because he want niggas to co-sign his motherfucking bullshit. You might find a nigga that got 1 or 2 pieces from him, nigga. Nigga, it was the 90s. Everybody, if you wasn't getting high, you was connected or one person removed. I mean, in the 90s, as far as I know, at least uptown, you knew somebody getting high. You know how the shit is going down. Listen, man. That dude is a path of people, B. There's a path of people that niggas on the back, got his back on. It's a path of people. And them niggas is not saying nothing. My shoulders, like I said, I can go through that fucking door. Shoot as many fucking arrows as you want at me. But then when you have a man that's sitting to my right or to my left, and that man is unimpeachable. Not me. I don't give a fuck. You know what? Take me out of the equation. How do you do this? What type of plan, what type of larceny do you have in your head? If the bitch even wanted to come at me, I'm saying no. But I'm not going to involve myself in my man's current broad, his ex broad. I told you maybe 5 or 6 times removed. But it still has to be a conversation about that. Nigga, you's a snake. I keep telling you, I'm a fucking mongoose. Mongoose kills snake. It's very simple. Very simple. I'm not mad at you, nigga. I'm not mad at you because right now this shit is hilarious, B. Everybody in our hood is like, this nigga's he's gay. I think he's so
insane.
So it seems, but I think he's a little beyond gay. Because see, in jail, there's that, you know, power about men over men power. You know what I'm saying? There is that. But when you want to be the bottom bitch,
submissive is what he's saying. He's submissive in jail. That's all. You know.
So, gentlemen, another good night. Oh, we're gonna wait. We're gonna get this about another week and see the repercussions from this week. Because guess what? Oh, that nigga ain't got nobody to call now. Who you gonna call now?
Your guess is good as mine.
Nigga, that nigga gonna find somebody he was locked up with in the fucking D.
You have to call one of these men across the screen from me for me to stand down. Tell your puppy dog that too. I know you watch. You're gonna have to call one of these men across the screen from me, and y'all gonna have to have a clear conversation in order for me to stand down. Otherwise, stop talking to people behind the scene. Stop threatening women, you fuck nigga. Because that's why I'm really upset about this whole situation. Because nigga, what type of nigga go through a nigga chat and find people that have been in his chat and start screaming and hollering at them about what they must be feeding information and this and that and that? Well, let me ask you this, Unique. How the fuck would they know anything about you like that other than you're Unique? You know exactly who I'm talking about. I'm sure you do. You know what I'm saying? You go through, you see a like-minded individual that visits my chat and yours, and then you go to screaming on them because you can. And making idle threats about people's families and shit like that when it comes to women. I ain't received none of that energy, and that's why I'm still upset. So until you call one of these men or those women get an apology from you and your counterpart, as I hear it, because they had a part to play in some of that shit too, we ain't got nothing to talk about. Gentlemen, I appreciate you guys coming out. Like I said, y'all welcome back. You want to give it a week to breathe on it or whatnot and come back, that's cool.
It's not going to be a week, but yeah, that's what we're going to give him. Because before it wasn't even a week. What was it, a day?
What am I missing, Miss Tate? Yeah, it was a day. What am I missing, Miss Tate? I'm going to have to do that after the fact. You know, I missed some things, but you know, I always go back through and read what's going on.
Oh, what? Oh, I think Black, triple O. No wins, no fights, no knockouts. Unique. He's not built like that at all on any level.
I don't want to ping your man shit across the screen. Can you see the comments?
Yeah.
At the last comment. I don't know what's the last one on your screen. The last one on mine is from T Black 55.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I got him.
She said truck's comment. So I'm about to go back and read this truck comment. What this Miss Barry, you from Tenet, the suburbs, why you start doing dirt? Is that what you mean, Miss
Yeah, okay. Let me explain this to you, Truck. My mother was an alcoholic and my father was a gangster and a house painter. So what really kind of happened is I got some good education from grandma and I knew the right thing to do, but what really happened is I just wanted to get that motherfucker back. That's why I started doing dirt. Okay, Truck?
The money was faster.
What happened?
The money was faster for you, is what you're saying?
No, the money was just more.
More.
The money was just more because I grew up in, like he's saying, in the suburbs, middle class, teenage, middle class. So wait a minute, Truck, why aren't you asking Unique that? He turned into a fucking kingpin. I just sold a couple keys. Get the fuck out of here. Wrong question. But anything, but from the suburbs. So I'm not going to front. I was, you know, in Teaneck, it's an upper class little black suburb. You know what I mean? So it's not really that you had to as much as you really wanted to. And I'm not going to say I ain't another way. I wanted to. All right.
She said that wasn't the right comment. I don't see any more right now, Miss Tate. I'm looking.
What if he called you, Mr. Stokes? He's been trying to call me forever. I'm not co-signing the bullshit. That's the problem. What is you gonna call me and say? I'm sorry? What's he gonna call me and say? And he's been trying to call every fucking body. Yeah, that's true. It is the dynamics of the household. I was taught better. I ain't gonna lie, Miss Luxor. I was taught fucking better. But, you know, at that time, young, dumb, full of cum, you know how they say it. Motherfucker, you put a bag of money in one hand, pistol in the other, I'm gonna go get mine. Fuck.
Without question. Miss Tate, I'm sorry I let you down. I can only see so far into the chat right now, and I don't see anything else from the guy truck. Maybe we can address it at a later date. But as for right now, I'm getting ready to get out of here. And as I said before, I appreciate you guys. I will be in contact just from Building 1. Mr. Smith, thank you for coming out. God bless you.
Thank you for having me. Thank you for having me.
Mr. Stokes, thank you for coming out. God bless you and good night.
Bruh, y'all be well.
Stay up.
Yes, sir. Chat, thank you guys for coming out. God bless you. Good night.
It really hurt me. It really hurt me when they killed Stan. Nobody knew who to shoot. We ain't even have a plan. He sold me my first gun. He held my first son. If I was with him shooting it out, bitch, we the one. I shed tears for my niggas who ain't here. They tattooed and spit that real shit to remember him. Bitch, I'm that dude. Catch a op and spit on his baby daughter. I'm that rule right at 3 o'clock.